夜空に見下ろす街、一人漂っても心は生きてる。立ち上がる夜明けの輝きを求めながら眠る安らかな笑顔。跳ねるしぶきが瞳を染める赤金の空映して凍る歯車重くきしません幾重の時をさまよう空を星になりの向こうへあらがえ貫けその想いを全て失いゆくのならあらがえ駆け出せその体を縛る鎖を断ち切って怖くない唇に偽りをそれでも逃げないでこのまま落ちて果てる今ならまだ間に合う。
What's going on around? Who's pinging me? Alright. Hello. Short stream needs another 6-hour full outro stream. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's not possible. I'm just saying, like, I'm not. I just didn't wake up feeling super good today. So I don't think I'll like want to really do anything. Alright, chat room. Huge news, everyone. I have no huge news. Anyway, today, I swapped it. Let me swap to this. So it's, for today, I'm kind of just on the grind set, like. And this is just a Sigma thing. Nice. Wonderful. Is this Sigma grind set? Anyway, yeah, I just kind of woke up not feeling too good. And I went to install. You guys know how I have like 1 gigabyte, like 1,000 up, 1,000 down? I went to install Devil May Cry when I woke up. The HD collection. So it's 11 gigabytes. An hour and 16 minutes later, it's sitting at 15%. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know what that's about. I did a couple speed tests, my internet's still fine. I'm just assuming Steam is like throttled right now, so that's crazy. Maybe, so I don't know what that's about. I'm just in the simulacrum because I have no goal, I have no plans. I'm just out here in the world. Uncle Ryan is here behind me. He can give me some pointers on Balatro or something. Binding of Isaac, Nubby's Number Factory. Anything. What the cannoli. So, we're kind of just going with whatever happens at the moment. Like, we don't really have any set goal in mind. We don't have any set desire in mind. And the simulacrum is talking about Nubby's Number Factory. Hello, the Nubby Off. The Nubby Off was like low-key really good. I don't know if you watched it from him.
The what?
The Nubby Off.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah, this guy, you would love this guy.
I know that guy.
Do you love him?
I know him. No, but he's fun.
Yeah, but like you like the things that he does, right?
Sure.
Sure. Dude, he made the Nubby Off.
Yep.
He made some other things.
Yep.
Yep, he made Breaking Bad.
Yep, he did. Yep.
He made Half-Life.
Yep.
He played Fallout 4.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
No, those were like his first videos. His first video is like Fallout 4 VR. And he goes up to the baby and he's just like, "It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up." And he screams at the baby and it starts crying.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, you reminded me of someone who played Nubby's Number Factory.
I did do that.
Yeah. Were you in the Nubby Off?
Observer. No, I wasn't.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
I just like I don't even know who you are anymore. You're playing Resident Evil, huh? You're playing Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Were you gonna say the Nubby Off was an exclusive event?
What?
Like, why weren't you at the
Am I
Nubby
gonna
Off?
say that? Oh, I just didn't go. I caught the rerun. I didn't know it was happening. No one bothered to tell me.
I almost can guarantee you that I like pinged you in the simulacrum about it.
About the Nubby Off?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hold
I'm
on.
lying right now to save face in front of the stream, in front of the millions of people. That your reputation's on the line. In front.
I'm pretty positive.
Last thing I remember, you sent a GIF of Hank Schrader saying that was me in 7 years.
Okay, is that not gonna be you in 7? You're not. He's sitting in a pool, and that you're gonna architect your own pool, and then you're gonna sit in your pool and be on your phone and smile at the camera. That's gonna be you in 7 years.
Was that the thought process?
Yes.
Is that the connection?
You're gonna architect your own pool.
I might. The future is to be seen.
The future. Good Future Trunks reference.
Yeah, thanks. I tried really hard.
I'm trying to find where I pinged at funny and the Nubby Off is happening in 2 weeks.
Is that a real thing you said?
And like I saw it like a week ago and I I sent it to. I can only imagine I sent it to you. But I sent it somewhere, and I was like, the nubby off.
I don't remember it if you did send it to me.
It's because you just, like, you don't even fucking care about me. Like, you don't even fucking read my messages anymore. You don't even fucking care.
Your messages are just like a random meme adjacent pictures. Jack Black Minecraft movie action figure, 2 cans of soda that look like Invincible and Adameve, a bottle of chili oil. I don't know.
I'm just trying to connect with you.
No, it's good. I just don't have much of substance to say, sorry.
Neither does she.
What?
She does the same stuff to me.
No.
Do we need to start like a therapy group or something? Like
No.
recovery, something?
There's no saving her.
No, I mean for
No.
us.
No, that would actually be beneficial. Yeah,
Okay.
like a weekly
Could figure something out.
like a weekly like circle sit down where we all talk about like the things Luna has done to us, like socially.
Yeah.
Like, made your
That makes
lives
sense.
better.
I'm gonna close Resident Evil 4.
Like, it made your lives better.
What was the context where you said you would like kill yourself after I told you I was going to bed?
I don't know.
Let me find the exact fucking context.
I can't find where I maybe I didn't send the nubby off.
As the cards predicted, Alt is right. Wow.
Yeah, that was the forwarding messages situation.
The situation.
Where, like, I
Guys,
was
the
already
forwarding
like,
messages situation is crazy.
I was like in bed trying to sleep, and like I didn't respond to your messages after like 15 minutes, and you fucking like dropped a suicide bait. But that's just like normal for us now. That's just like how we deal with our emotions.
Yeah, I think it's healthy.
I would be more worried if Luna like didn't fucking threaten her personal safety every time someone didn't give her a little bit of attention.
You had like a meltdown over it. You're you're doing the opposite of embellishing the story. I forwarded a message to you, and you were like, okay, fucking cool, but stop forwarding your messages. It's fucking disrespectful. And I went,
I didn't even
what?
say that last part. I just said stop forwarding your messages.
You said stop forwarding your
Because
messages.
you forwarded my message to the fucking Discord.
Can you
So
see
everyone
who
else
sent
saw
the
it.
message?
No.
No, you can't.
Okay, yeah.
But Luna has gotten so fucking lazy and has so many people that she has to like interact with on a daily basis that she has just started like picking a person to send the first message to and then forwarding it to every other person in the chain letter that she thinks like needs to hear it.
That's awesome.
And it's like at that point I would rather you fucking just like copy and paste the message and just paste the text in. At least then I don't know that you have like already said these exact words to another human being and you just decided I guess this other person can read this message.
It's
Alright, I'm
maybe
gonna
it's
forward
really
something
important.
to you, mister.
It is really important.
It's like it lets me know that like I'm like the stupid fucking dog. I feel like so like it's just one of those things where it's like okay, I know that like I was not the like priority individual that needed to know this information, especially because like you forwarded that message about your driver's test to the Luna Discord, which only tells me that like at any point before that point you had written that message and then decided to forward it. And then you forwarded that message from the Luna Discord to me 30 minutes later. So I now have like definitive real life proof that at least within 30 minutes you went from like I want attention from everyone to I specifically want attention from Mista because no one's giving me the attention I want.
Like you just didn't like. I thought you would care about like something going on in my life, and clearly you just fucking didn't.
I cared, obviously. It's just forwarding messages is so fucking lazy.
Forwarding that, it's just transparent. It's like I need you to see this. Like that's what the feature is for.
It's too transparent.
You're reading way too into it.
Way too transparent. Ugh.
Listen, I'm just a different kind of beast. Funyun's a different kind of beast right now. Look at this stream.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have that power. You need to.
Is
I
that-
like the dog bounce when it start talking. It's like rawr, rawr, rawr. That's awesome.
Whose dog is this?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Very good dog, though.
you shouldn't do that.
I just watched Kung Pao tonight.
You watch Kung Fu Panda?
I watched Kung
Oh,
Pao.
I love that movie.
Tonight. You seen Kung Pao, Funyun?
No, Kung Fu Panda.
No, Kung
Yeah.
Pao's funny.
I was watching The Witcher show on Netflix earlier.
Did you like the Witcher show?
You like it?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Really?
I'm not like a diehard game fan, so I don't have any like. There's nothing for me to really be disappointed by.
Dude.
So I've been liking it.
The only reason you watch video game adaptations is to complain about like minute differences.
Henry Cavill's cool though. I like him.
We're not gonna.
the
we're not
world
gonna
is
start
cool.
This.
They're like any adaptation.
We're not gonna start this.
Why?
I liked the whole Yennefer origin story bit. I thought that was pretty. compelling.
Yennefer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
character's
The
name.
sorceress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's like Swedish or something. You gotta give it a pass.
It's a heathen. And Yark.
And I saw Triss appear on screen, and the only thing I could think of was how many people probably tweeted angrily that she wasn't a beautiful white redhead babe on Twitter when the episode dropped. I thought that was really funny.
I don't know, man.
No, is she not a hot babe?
Eh, whatever.
The longer I've lived on the internet, the more I've learned that like people just really hate women, dude.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah,
They just hate women, man.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it's
I
crazy
agree.
seeing it as me, a guy who loves all women in the world and feel their pain every second of
It's
my life
true.
and ever in the world and
I
cry.
don't- See, I don't quite believe that because I feel like if you felt the
I'm in
pain of
pain
every
right now.
woman ever all the time, like you wouldn't be speaking words. It would just be a constant string of screaming into the void.
Yeah, well, that's what you'd think, but the women of the world can manage it. So, yeah,
Oh shit!
we put on a strong face.
It's a meta commentary about the fact that like because you've taken on the pain of every woman in the world, you also take on the strength they require to like harbor that pain.
Exactly.
In
I was
reality,
bedridden for years
to-
until I could train up the strength to be how I am now.
every single cramp simultaneously at all times.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he's just very strong. Like,
No, Funyun's not strong. Women are strong.
Exactly. Thank you, mister.
I've never thought about this, but like, if I light myself on fire, that means Funyun will feel it.
I will.
So the next
But
time,
I always feel like I'm on fire.
I guess like it would be a drop in the bucket, really.
Yeah.
At that point. But
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
Doesn't matter if you
Don't
set
witness
yourself on
my pain
fire.
and pity me. All the all those feelings should be directed towards the women of the world.
Right.
I'm but a man.
Right.
Go donate to a woman today and ease my suffering.
So we do have a discount on memberships for the month of April.
You're offering discounts?
No. It's one of those things where it's like the price is what it is, but I add like a number next to it and cross it out so it looks like it's on sale, and I add a limited time sale.
You should do that, but like, you should make like the beginner membership like $100 and then cross it out and put like $2.99. We're having a sale right now.
Having a limited times. I wish I could do that actually. I wish I could put memberships on sale.
Soldier Boy did that for his fake game console.
The Soldier Boy. I would have bought one.
Didn't he go to jail over that?
Yeah.
Did he like it?
No.
Uh-huh. Would you go to jail for something like that?
No.
Why did he choose to go to jail for that?
His fucking Soldier Boy. He made one song and then went broke.
And was he like on mind-altering, inhibiting drugs? Or was he just like, did he get tricked?
No, I think he's just an idiot.
Oh.
I think he's freaking epic.
It was 100% like his choice to make. He did that. Like, he signed those papers. He put his name on those consoles.
Did like somebody just like tell him like, Soldier Boy, we're making a new video game console. It's gonna be bigger than Nintendo, and we want to put your name on it. Sign this paper, Soldier Boy.
Soldier
was
Boy,
like,
do
you know what?
Nintendo don't.
I'll do this for you, man, because I want to help your brand succeed. So I'll be like the salesman for your brand, man. I put down my signature, Soldier Boy. And then they leave, and then he like goes to jail, and he's just like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I didn't do anything. What the fuck?
Soldier Boy, tell them.
He did like make one song, huh?
Yeah, I don't know any other ones. No, wait. Who am I thinking of? 1 second.
Not Soldier Boy, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm not thinking of Soldier Boy. Who's the guy who in the video he like threw his hat up in the air and then it never came down?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Michael Jackson.
Red rapper, so hat in air, never come down meme. Oh, Bobby Shmurda. That's what I'm thinking of. Bobby Shmurda.
What are you talking? Who?
Hi, Bobby Shmurda.
Who?
You don't know Bobby Shmurda?
No.
Let me
Who's
take
Bobby?
a picture.
Dude, me seeing a photo of him isn't gonna make me know him.
He's good. I think it might.
Dude.
2014. Yes. This is the one. Here. 945 million views. That's crazy.
Nobody knows who this is.
Not this. We do not know who that is. No.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Never mind.
I'm not even like legally or morally allowed to like say the title of this song. So like,
No one asked you to, so you're in luck.
well, that's why like this music didn't reach me.
Oh, okay.
It's not parked out by the lake, dude.
Funny just like listens to like the most like random like nothing bullshit.
It's just not random. This is
And
almost
then
like a billion views on YouTube.
Dude, you're just a little too mainstream for me then. I don't know what to say.
Maybe.
I just like it. I just what's
My favorite music
what's like a
is
normie thing?
taking a small rock and throwing it at an even larger rock.
We can scientifically determine how mainstream I am. 1 second.
Funny and when he has his Stanley Cup.
Ooh.
Yep.
You just got schooled. Wait for this. This is science at play, proving I'm a niche creature.
Are you?
Yeah. Maybe this is why none of you appreciate my Spotify music listening habits.
Your Spotify look terrible.
I don't think
No, it's good. You just
I
don't
don't-
get it.
I don't think your listening to obscure artists has ever been questioned. In fact, I
They
think that's
aren't
the
obscure
main-
even.
That's the main criticism of you as an individual.
Oh wait, I was wrong. That's an old stat. I'm currently 97%. What the fuck? Huh?
What happens if you reach 100% obscurity? Is it just like, are you
It's
just
just like-
listening? Are you just listening to your fucking cousin's album that like he that
Yeah, it
only
must
with,
be.
with his personal link that he gave to you?
Yeah.
I mean,
The fuck, like, how do you reach that?
because he just looks up fucking like, oh my god, he just I know what you do. You just find
don't.
you sort by like views or like listens, and you go by the lowest, and you fucking.
not even
you're
a
like,
thing
"Oh,
you can do."
Finally, some good music, and it's like,
That's not a thing you can do on Spotify.
One thing that's always like, one thing that's always like fucking baffled me is that my experience with music is that I'll hear a song either like through my interests or just like randomly, and I'll be like, that's a good song, and then I'll like put that song on like a playlist or like I'll listen to it on like YouTube or something, and that's the end of it. But like, it feels like you meet people that are like, oh dude, you like this Linkin Park song? Yeah, I love this band. I listen to all of their albums. I have all of their songs on my playlist all the time. Oh, you like this song? I know all of this artist's work from everything they've ever done. And it's like that appears to be just like a normal thing that people do. Where like they'll listen to one song from a guy and be like, I'm gonna listen to his entire fucking discography, like from
Yeah.
this point forward, and just be immersed in all of their work.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
No, it is not.
It is.
It's like with any art form. If you find an
No.
artist you enjoy, you
No,
want
if
to
you
see
go
more of what
if
they
you
do,
if you go to a
Okay,
fucking
I'm
if you
gonna
go to
check
a
it out.
restaurant, if you go to a
and
restaurant,
if you dig all of it, it's like, hell yeah, this artist
you-
is fucking goated. I like all of what he does to date.
if you go to a restaurant and you're like I like spaghetti, I'm gonna get this chef spaghetti. Like, I'm not gonna expect you to go back to that same restaurant and order that fucking chef's like fucking like well done steak, like because you like spaghetti. You don't have to fucking eat that entire chef's like menu of food to appreciate him as an artist.
and this is, it's more like you
What?
got. It's more like you got like Lay's original, and you ate that, and you're like, that was pretty good. I'm gonna try every flavor of Lay's.
It's not at all like any of that. But
No,
also,
mine's like a
if
little
you've
more
got like a
accurate.
chef friend who makes some banging spaghetti, why not like, hey, can you try this thing? I want to see how you do it.
I just don't understand. how
If
that's
my
so
mommy,
normal,
my
because they're
mommy cooks
so-
good, and I would try anything she made for me, and it would probably be
It's like-
good.
Okay, don't fucking like emasculate my fucking like argument here, Funyun. Let's get some fucking brass tacks, okay? Fucking
Your
I-
argument is very feminine, mister, and I would know as someone who's taken in all the pain of all the women in the world ever.
I just don't understand how it's like a common thing. Like I'm acknowledging that I'm the fucking like minority here, but like there are a lot of fucking musical artists that exist. And it's like why this is not necessary to like fucking
No,
like just
Mister,
dedicate that
you know what
time.
it is? The artist is the plate of spaghetti. And you are eating the chef's every dish ever by going and picking a song from wherever you find it, wherever.
That is, yeah, that is
on
kind of like
playlist.
what it's sounding like. Instead
I'm
of like
eating the entire plate of spaghetti. You picked off one meatball and moved to the next dish.
that is, yeah. Like instead of like finding like, okay, I like this, I want to see what else this person does. You're going back into the ocean of like Smoke Dope 69 and like Lil Kidney Stones.
No. My analogy is that like I know I like fucking chicken tenders, so if I go to a fucking like the same restaurant that I've been to before, I'm gonna get fucking chicken tenders. I might try.
Yes, you
something
listen to the
different,
same
but, like,
artist.
But like, yeah, I listen to the same artist. I listen to the same fucking songs because I like those songs.
That's what I do.
But like, if you hear about one,
But
new
you listen
song from
to
a
more
new
of
guy,
them more.
When you listen to one new song from a new guy, you're like, I'm gonna dedicate like an entire fucking
is not
3
true.
block window, like 3 hour block of my day to listen to every album this guy has ever done.
That is not true at all. That's not how I listen to music. There's this one band called Spoon that I've known since I was a young boy, and to date, I've only ever listened to like 2 of their what feels like a million albums. I only eat a million chicken tenders if the chicken tenders are really good.
Like Radiohead. I ate all the Radiohead chicken tenders.
I appreciate good music. You know, it's just that like it feels like so strange to me whenever I just tell people like, you know, hey, I listen to such and such. I like this music, and like they fucking treat it like it's like a fucking like a pop quiz, like it's a fucking like a trivia contest. Like it's
Some
like,
people are just like that about anything you enjoy. You're like, okay, well I like it more than you, so take that.
Music seems to be like common one though, you know. It's like
It is.
it's so strange to me how people like even the most like normie ass people can have such like very specific interest and knowledge on these artists and the albums that they have, and like specifically like what songs are on each album, and it's like I don't fucking care. It's like I like hybrid theory, but like I'm not gonna listen. Like if I'm in a fucking hybrid theory mood, I'm not gonna fucking listen to all of hybrid theory from beginning to end. I'm just gonna listen to fucking In the End, dude. I want to listen to fucking In the End.
Some people treat listen to music like an album thing. Some people do it song by song basis. Some people pick out songs and throw them in a playlist.
Did you just fucking say that Linkin Park's In the End is the most boring song in hybrid theory? Laser, fucking go away, dude. Actually fucking get off the internet. There's no way you have that fucking opinion. There's no goddamn way you have that fucking opinion. Paper Cut is the second most stereotypical fucking music. Don't you fucking start with me, Scary Camel. Don't you actually fucking start. There's not a chance in fucking hell that any of you have the opinion that In the End is a boring ass song. There's no fucking way. You're legitimately being contrarians to piss me off. That is the shittiest fucking opinion I've ever heard. And I have fucking constantly validated people's opinions and have encouraged people to think for themselves. That is the one opinion that you should go fucking shove in a locker and fucking set it on fire. You fucking uncultured swine!
I don't listen to Linkin Park. I can't.
Compared to
I
the
can't
rest
weigh
of
in
the
on this.
album, go fucking show me your musical degree. Go show me your fucking album that you made. Go show me the last fucking venue you played at. Come back with credentials before you fucking tell me that. Holy shit! One of the most iconic fucking alt-rock songs of all fucking time. A definition of a generation. And you're gonna sit here and fucking tell me that it's the most boring song on the album? No fucking shot! I have
Go take out the trash.
I have fucking sat here and I have fucking acknowledged so many fucking opinions that I do not agree with a fucking lick of salt and some sort of fucking camaraderie. I am not gonna sit here and let you fucking people downplay in the end.
Are we really dying on the fucking Linkin Park hill?
This is the hill I choose to fucking die on.
Popularity
gonna let
doesn't mean
anyone-
something's good. Iconic does not equal popular, does not equal good. What? What? What do you think iconic means?
Jesus Christ, man.
Iconic, like, by definition, is something that has to be popular and beloved to be iconic. You're not gonna say, like, oh man, Meningitis is pretty iconic just because it's well known. Like, what?
It's one of the most well-recognized things ever. Like, anyone who ever listened to it has liked it at one point in their lives. That doesn't mean it's good. It's not good. Fuck off. Fuck off with that fucking hipster contrarian bullshit.
No. And so Mista really likes Linkin Park, I'm realizing.
I like Linkin Park, but, like, I would say the same fucking thing if people sat in the goddamn Louvre and said, oh, the Mona Lisa's fucking, like over-exaggerated. It's not that good of a fucking art piece. Fuck off!
The Mona Lisa is overrated.
Popularity doesn't imply fucking, quality, Laser. Just because you've listened to Linkin Park so many times doesn't mean your opinion is any more valid than anyone else's. Are you really fucking sitting there and comparing Nickelback to fucking Linkin Park? Are you serious right now? If that's the fucking case, why don't we compare it to fucking Lady Gaga? Compare it to fucking Paramore? Compare it to fucking Bruno Mars? Where's the fucking, like, standards here? In the End's won awards. Linkin Park's won awards. You can't fucking ass pull a random fucking band that you think is low quality and be like, well, see, they're the same thing. They're both popular. I'm not comparing the two. Get out of here, dude. Oh, hey, Nickelback is just as popular as Linkin Park. That must mean they're just as good, right? I'm not comparing the two. Fuck out of here. Take a goddamn argument and stick to it. Either stand in the laurels that you think In the End is a boring song, or fucking, like, choose another goddamn avenue to drive down. Holy shit.
Guys, you just have to, like, I don't like Linkin Park. That's not really my thing. I don't like what they do. And that's fine. Like, yeah, I'll listen to some of their songs, okay, forgive me if I'm a Philistine and this is, like, the wrong band, but, like, when I'm, like, gonna play the Fall in New Vegas, like, Lonesome Road DLC, I'm gonna put on the song that talks about, like, a lonesome road by Linkin Park, like, it's funny. Like, that's kind of, like, the extent, but chat room, we can't, like, look at a song. This is like when people, like, see Arcane win, like, 17 awards and, like, Oscars and, like, nominees, and they go, well, I don't like League of Legends, so, like, it's not even good. It's
Green
like...
Day. That song you said it was Green Day.
That was
Sorry,
Green
continue.
Day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can see, like,
They
how...
suck, too.
The Green Day does kind of suck a little bit.
Green Day is a very specific taste.
You can see how many horses I do not have in this race. But you can't just say, like, this sucks because, like, X. It's not your favorite, and it's okay that you don't like it as much as something else, and, like, you don't need to, like, have a reason. You can just be like, I like other songs more. Like, you can acknowledge that something is, like, good and has won many awards without being like, well, this fucking sucks, and, like, you're wrong. Because it does just boil down to, like, the only thing I can really see out of this argument is, like, is one, I think I'm smarter than everybody based on my subjective opinions, or two, I don't like the thing because it's more popular than other things, so I have to like the less popular thing to be cooler. Now, well, I mean, they both people like both of you started with like pretty like I don't know, like fine, but it very quickly became like argumentative and like trying to prove the point of subjectivity here. It's like that's kind of when it turns into that, when it's just like, okay. I don't think you I don't know if it matters that much. like
We're
how
talking
do
about
you
the same
you
fucking
judge that
album
anything
has,
is good?
Like, that has By Myself, that has With You, that has Runaway. There's a song on fucking Hybrid Theory called Forgotten. How many of you motherfuckers remember that one? You know, I'm really happy that he's in that like non-salty pretzel arc of his life, but
Me too.
I'm really hoping that he doesn't like relapse, you know?
I think he might relapse.
That's gonna be a sad day, honestly.
I
It's gonna
hope
be a
he
very,
relapses.
very difficult
Pretzels are
time
good.
for all of us.
Pretzels are
Yeah,
good
but
and
he's
they
gonna
make me
get
happy.
headaches though. He's gonna get headaches, and that's gonna be like
It's not our problem
Not
that
gonna
his
be good
body
for
is
him.
weak.
not gonna be good for him.
He must crave the certainty of steel. Anyway, guys, Linkin Park is like such a fucking crazy thing to like die on. Can we please talk about something that like
You could make a pretty mean joke out of that one.
Huh.
Cause the guy.
No, Funyun. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ. Come on,
the first
man.
thing that's the first
Did he
thing
die?
that came to mind.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking he offed himself.
Yeah.
Funyun.
Sorry.
Damn, dude. That's evil. That's fucked up.
Hurt?
What?
Is that what band Kurt Cobain was in?
No.
This Kurt
We're still
Cobain,
talking about Linkin Park.
the famous
One of
frontman
the
of Linkin
vocalists.
Park. Was Kurt
All I know is
Cobain.
that
Yeah.
like apparently he killed himself, and then the guy from Linkin Park. You're telling me that they both killed themselves and they're
No,
different people?
well,
Yeah, that's
Chester-
the thing different people do.
Yes, two different people in human history.
How come I've
happened to
never
be
heard of the
in
Linkin
band
Park guy? Guys,
was
Laser.
from Linkin
Who
Park.
was the guy who was the Linkin Park
Chester
guy?
Bennington. Chester Bennington.
I've never heard of that guy in my life.
That's the
Well,
Linkin
yeah,
Park
you
guy.
didn't listen to Linkin Park. Of course you don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Do they still make music?
Chester Bennington. Yeah, I've shown you some of their new songs.
Yeah.
They kind of stopped for a little while.
Because of the
Obviously,
death?
because of that, yeah. But they got this like new girl to like replace Chester, and she does a great job.
The woman?
Yeah. Do you remember that scene in Arcane when Caitlyn's like becoming evil for the first time, and like that
Okay.
song starts, you know, that heavy is the crown. Remember that song?
I think, no.
When Caitlyn is like, I'm gonna go into the underworld and like be evil.
The
with,
only
like, Vi.
song I remember from Arcane is Everyone Wants to Be My Enemy. And I think Arcane has like I complained about this to you. I'm like, Arcane would go up 2 letter grades if every 2 seconds they weren't playing like dog shit fucking music for no goddamn reason.
Season 2 went way too hard on that, yeah. I actually went back to season 1 to kind of like see if it was as egregious as I thought season 2 was.
And
like
like,
season 2 was,
no, they don't
way
do it.
better. Like the music they do use, like, isn't so fucking ham-fisted and
They'll
over the
use,
top,
like,
and like it
three-
just enhances the scenes.
They'll use like 3 lyrical tracks in an episode, and it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, every fucking episode of Arcane like starts with a musical montage, and then like you get some stuff, and then you get like another musical montage near the end, and it's like, holy shit, dude. And the music, the only thing that I didn't like about that is that, like, one, if you have so many musical montages and like the actual good musical montages get fucking like drowned out by all the other ones that just like aren't really that necessary. But also, so many of the musical montages had music that was just so on the fucking nose. Like, it was like the lyrics were verbatim just explaining every fucking emotion that you're supposed to feel when watching it at that time. Like, no similes, no poetic like you know, metaphors. Straight up, just like, this is the emotion you should be feeling while watching this. This is how like sad or how like epic this moment is. And it's just like, oh my god, I get it. I get that I'm supposed to feel things when I'm watching this show. Like, the song doesn't have to tell me this is sad because Caitlyn is at her mother's funeral. I get it. It's a sad scene.
Every single person is my enemy.
Have you seen Arcane season
That's
2,
right.
Funyun?
I
don't
saw
think
like
you've seen the first one.
2 episodes of the first season.
It's like, he's not even exaggerating. Like, you'll see Caitlyn at her mom's funeral, and the track comes in like, "Bow, ba-dow. I'm feeling really sad right now, cause I'm at a funeral of a loved one.
Drowning in the emotions of my loss, but also my responsibility that now I have because my mom is dead." And it's like, god damn, dude. Like, who wrote these fucking lyrics? Like, there's so many
like,
songs.
woof.
It's so
Now I
fucking
know
on
what.
point.
Now I know how to feel about this scene.
Like heavy as the crown is a genuinely good fucking song. Like that's one of Linkin Park's like better songs.
Heavy
nowadays.
is
Really
the
fucking good
penis
song.
that wears the.
But like the
chastity
scene literally
cage.
being like Caitlyn like figuring out a game plan to go down to the underground and like fucking like doing this whole thing of like becoming the new leader of her family name and also like the leader of like the fucking police force and like building her own police force to like go fucking enact like vigilante justice basically. And like the song literally being like just straight up just saying like, this is what you asked for, heavy is the crown, is like, come the fuck on, dude. Like, come on. I was like, at that point, anytime I start an episode of Arcane, just fucking email me a fucking list of like what I'm supposed to think and like what's happening on the fucking screen at that point. Just make it easier for everyone.
Just email me what I should be feeling right now. Let me know, like put some photos of like emojis on like the emotions for this episode.
Like I went back and looked up. There's not as many of them in the fucking first season too, but one that I looked up specifically was Echo versus Jinx. Like genuinely the best fight of fucking season 1, hands down. But also I was because like I didn't remember the song. I was like what song played it? I know it was a good song, but I don't remember what it was. And so I went back and I listened to it. It was fucking Dynasties and Dystopia, and like that song does not at any fucking point during it mention like 2 childhood fucking friends turned against each other due to the fucking fates of circumstance because of how they were born and everything that was thrust upon them. It's a fucking it's just a bad bitch song about bad bitches like living in a fucking underground world of crime. Like the song has nothing to do with what's going on, but it sounds sick as fuck and it enhances the scene.
No, but like, how are you supposed to know that they're childhood friends that are fighting each other if the lyrics
How are
don't
you
expressly tell you?
Oh. How are you supposed to know that this is hard for Echo even though he has to take on that responsibility? How else are you supposed to know that Jinx is like acting like this to throw away her like past bonds? How are you supposed to know? If only there was like a song that was written to explain all that.
Isn't it weird that in season 2 Echo shows up in episode 1 and then like he falls in a hole and you don't see him until episode 7 of 8?
They sidelined a lot of characters in season 2. They sidelined a lot of characters. There was legitimately like I think there was a point where like I because there's only like 8 episodes, right? Like is it like 8 or 10?
It's 8, I'm pretty sure.
It's 8. And I think at one point I legitimately went like, oh fuck, Aiko's in this. Or like, oh yeah, I forgot Heimerdinger. Like, I just forgot those characters like in the show.
Pretty sure Heimerdinger dies.
I hope he doesn't, but that's like the implication right now. Which sucks, because Heimerdinger was the GOAT. Love that little bastard.
I love that little bastard.
That's my fucking guy right there. Funny would like Heimerdinger too. I found this weird cheese grater looking thing that fits perfectly on my head. For you. I'm really happy that you did that for yourself.
I'm not, but whatever.
Funny, how do you feel about the situation? We're 1 for 1 right now.
What's that mean?
Read the message in chat.
A cheese grater thing?
Yeah.
Mm.
What about it?
But read what this said.
Okay. That's cool.
Truly, we're covering all walks of life with this thing.
No, you're supposed to give a stronger opinion on it.
We got positivity, negativity, and indifference. True cycle of life.
Cheese grater looking thing, no metal. I don't know what that means.
It's a cheese grater thing, but it's not made of metal.
And like, isn't like the majority of it metal?
Yeah.
Like, is that mistaken?
No.
Why the fuck did he say that, dude? That's
Wait, what?
genuinely fucked up.
What?
Read the message in the simulacrum.
Yeah. I want to start just reacting like this.
You kind of do sometimes.
Do I?
Yeah, I'll mention like basic human functions that I have to do, and you'll fucking react as if I told you I was like going to start World War III.
Well, is that inaccurate to what your goals are as a human?
It sets my autism off so badly when I say like, "Hey, I'm going to bed," and you'll be like, "Why are you doing that?"
I'm just inquisitive.
I already don't know how to respond to that on a good day. And then it's like I'm tired and I don't have the energy or the patience to handle it. And it's just like you've put me in a situation where like I'm going to bed filled with rage.
Why does it make you so angry?
It's just like the depths, the layers of like feelings and thoughts that I have about like how stupid asking why when someone's doing a basic human function. I can't even begin to describe it. They're taking far too much effort and energy out of me.
You just accept what is put in front of you. Well, I do not. And yet you criticize me for questioning the world around me.
I don't want to have I don't want our conversations to be like me trying to explain to you what going to bed means for me. I don't know what that accomplishes. Sometimes I want just a normal human conversation.
That is a normal conversation.
Why is there so many fucking horse posts?
What?
Was that first one with the black screen of horse posts as well? I'm not clicking them.
First one's really good though.
Was the first one also a horse one though?
No.
Funny
No.
Funny, I'm not clicking it, Funny, but I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a good one. It's not like the other ones. It's good.
It's not like the other ones.
It's not like those.
Oh my god, what the fuck are these?
I really like the first one.
It's just, I can't even fucking. It does. Are we that broken? Are we that broken?
It's a slideshow of horse pictures with galloping over top of it.
It's
good.
so.
It's
It's so. It's like there's not any single fucking hint of irony in that video. That is like 1-for-1 what fucking described. It's just a 7-second video of a slideshow of horses with like clopping sound effects in the background. Of
Yeah,
horses just galloping.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that because like I thought it was gonna be, I thought there was gonna be a joke. I thought there was gonna be like a fucking like a funny meme, like a quip or something. Like no, it's just
It's just horses. And the beauty of nature.
Alright, the second one's not as funny, but it's kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah, the second one is whatever. The third one is also kind of whatever. I just like the first one.
Why are they flying? Is that
I don't
like
know.
an effect of the cloning process?
Might be. Send the
What?
first one in the server's general chat, so chat isn't missing out.
And that one's just horses doing math,
Doing math. Yeah.
doing basic math,
Yeah, pretty smart.
while fucking Coldplay plays in the background.
Yeah.
Chat, we're gonna do a poll. Can you do a poll? Can you do a poll? Can I do a poll? Do I have permission?
I don't know. Probably.
No, I don't have permission to do that. It's only you. Luna, do a poll. Do people in the meme chat, do they want to see? Oh, funny, you already posted the fucking. Okay.
What'd I do?
I was gonna let chat like vote for which horse video they wanted to see in the meme channel, but you already
Well, they
posted.
can still vote between the other two.
I guess they
They
could,
get the good
yeah.
one for free.
I don't even know
think
how
that's-
to make a poll.
You don't know how to make a poll?
Oh,
Aren't you the fucking VTuber? This is your channel.
I don't know how to fucking to manufacture a goddamn poll, dude.
Sorry, was driving. Laser, you gotta work on your life, man. You gotta
It's
think about your priorities.
getting into a car crash like would be more important than. What are you saying
checked-
right now, man?
I checked the 3 dots. Like I can't make a poll on that one, but it could be.
What the fuck are you trying to get me to do?
Like the 3 dots at the top of the chat, Luna.
There's
Yeah,
not
top of the chat.
community moderation, participants, activity, timestamps, reactions, send a feedback. What?
Yeah, I don't have any of that, but I don't have all of that. I have some of it. How to make a poll in YouTube live chat. Sign into the YouTube app on mobile. Tap Create Live. Start your live stream. In the bottom of the chat window, tap Create a poll. Create your poll. What? Okay, wait. So from the bottom. To the bottom. That's like on mobile though. I'm not gonna watch a YouTube video about how to make a goddamn poll. Oh, you need at least editor permissions as a moderator to create polls in live chat. I see.
I made a poll.
Nice. Oh fuck yeah. Okay. All right, now make a poll about the horses. Do they want the Coldplay horse or do they want the math horse?
And they chose yes.
Or no. That's not how that works.
It was hello, yes, and no.
I know what that poll was. You need to make another poll about the
No.
horses. Oh wait, Coldplay horse and math horse was the same thing. I that video was so fucked up that I got like my brain exploded. So yeah, it's horse clones or math horse.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about that video, but it's like there's so much going on at the same time that it just felt like two different videos, you know?
Hello. Yes. No. Oh, I didn't vote in it. I failed as a citizen. My civic duty. God damn
God
it.
damn it. This is why, dude. All right, we're taking democracy away.
Yeah.
Netflix expects 80% of viewers to not be watching the show, so the music has to tell you what to feel. I don't care.
What the fuck, man?
I just don't care. Like,
Why the
Not
fuck
any
were you
fucking-
talking about it then if you don't give a shit?
I just like it's not like. No, I don't care about like that statistic because it's like it's not an excuse. It's just not an excuse.
It's not like the guy had a choice. It's a Netflix was like, I'm gonna fucking kill your wife and kids. And the guy was like, fine, I'll make a song that says like how sad I am about this funeral.
No, neither of these videos are good, Scary Camel. I wanted the 3 videos to be a part of the poll, but then like Funya went and posted the first one, so like that one's already out of the bag. That's the best one of the 3. But like, I want everyone to like decide between the other 2. But like, I want chat to like be like pursuers of their own destiny, you know. What'd you?
I saw the slideshow horse again.
Alright, Funya posted it in general chat, by the way. You guys need to look at this. It's legitimately like it's beautiful. It really is. It reaches comedy
don't
peaks
like
that I
horses.
haven't seen in a while.
Horses are weird.
Dude, I love miniature horses, man.
I like the big. I like the Shire horses. They're
Can June come in here and talk about
Very
horses, please?
Miniature horses are like
Can one of you get June in here to talk about horses? She's the horse girl.
this was an AI goblin I was lied to. I didn't make the fucking video, Scary Camel. I didn't select it either. This is all Funya. This is Funyan's AI goblin. Don't be fucking mad at me.
those are pictures of horses. What do you mean?
This is Funyan's AI goblin, okay?
Those horses are real.
It's just, you know, it's just what they fucking, it's just what they call it, because, like, I fucking, like, I had a thing that was really funny in my head when I saw fucking, like, an AI goblin image, and, like, I laughed, like, really, really hard, and now everyone
They're
fucking,
real.
like, thinks I'm insane. Right, so it's like, that's the thing, is, like, it's a thing you find really, really funny, and you're laughing at, and everyone else is just kind of like, why is he fucking laughing at this? But they don't know
The
it's because
horses
we're
are
broken.
real.
We're broken people, Funya.
That's
We've
it.
been-
I'm
we've
not
been hurt.
broken.
Those are real
Okay,
photos
I'm
of
put
horses.
together.
Like, why has this become a conversation about me and fucking AI? I know those are real horses.
Okay.
I know those are real horses. The goblin is AI. Those are real horses.
That's because goblins aren't real.
That's not true. You take that back.
They
You just
went
haven't seen a
extinct.
goblin because you don't believe.
I don't think I want to believe in goblins if believing in them makes them real.
You just have to believe in goblins.
Don't goblins just like like kill and steal
Yes.
because they're bad at people?
They're very tribal creatures, yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Oh,
You're gonna have a JonTron moment.
you're right, my bad.
This was an AI goblin I was lied to.
That's what I was responding to.
A funny in video.
Yeah, the scary camel comment. This is AI goblin I was lied to. Yeah, that's what I was reacting to.
I mean, this, I don't know. Funny, is this an AI goblin video?
No, it's a real horse video.
I don't think. Funny, were you here for the AI goblin?
No.
I think I
I
hit
think
it
that was
hard.
an outward stream.
It was an outward stream. But go to art and go to the. Is it pins?
I've
It's not
seen the
pinned.
screenshot.
Oh, the screenshot of like me with the AI goblin on my face. That was another stream. No, I just sent the AI goblin like in art. I'm pretty sure. Did I? It's been a while. Holy shit. Real artists have been posting since then, so like, I don't have much like shit to fucking stand on. God damn it! I hate that like you're so fuck. Oh, wait, I posted that. Never mind.
Huh?
It was the fucking Master Chief is now gay, black, and disabled. And,
Oh
like,
yeah.
I was gonna say that like you post that shit so often that like it feels like they're like landmines that are like scattered around everywhere. So you go back through fucking chat and you see it. But then I realized that like I posted that one for some strange reason.
You've posted more than I have, if I'm being honest.
No, I've only posted it once.
You've sent it to me like 9 times.
Where the fuck is AI Goblin? Is it not here? Oh, there it is. I fucking found it. Nice. What a pen. Alright, funny. It's pinned. You can see the AI Goblin image.
I've seen it. Yeah, I remember. It's a goblin.
Can you not fucking pin this in the art channel?
Why not?
Why not?
Because people are gonna just look at the pins and be like, why the fuck is this pinned? And not know like the 17 fucking like layers of like inside joke.
The
It's
craziest
okay.
thing, the funniest thing about that is that there's not even any layers to it. I just thought about you as a fucking goblin sorcerer, and when that was the first thing that came up, I just imagined you as that goblin sorcerer, and it made me fucking laugh so hard that I cried.
Imagine you as a dead guy.
Because somebody made a comment about like Luna being like a goblin or a goblin, like, and I was like, yeah, like she's like a fucking goblin sorcerer or something. So I like looked up like, I didn't even look up AI goblin. I literally like I looked up verbatim. I just looked up goblin sorcerer, and like the first fucking image that showed up on Google Images was that AI goblin, and it looked like so bad to me. But then I like immediately imagined like Luna as this like shitty AI goblin sorcerer, and I lost my shit. That's it. That's the context.
This is like being at a retirement home and like hearing about like the fucking war again. Like, am I wrong?
Terminally Ill Wizard was one of our best bits.
I like that one a lot, yeah. That was a good one. We should put that up. We should like AI generate a Redbubble shirt based off of that idea.
We need like Yusha to do like a fucking animation for that bit.
I don't even know. I'm sure you should can, but like, yeah,
Make it a short.
that'd be pretty cool. I have like hot coals under Yusha's house, and I threaten to burn their house down if they don't draw pictures for me.
That's a weird way to say you pay them a fair wage.
Can we not like can we not like break the immersion here?
Alright, do I get too political?
Yeah.
Funny, how do you feel about the current geopolitical climate?
Bad.
I actually do need to Get Yusha to do something for me. I'm gonna put
How's
it.
that Steam throttling, by the way?
It's at 30%.
Jesus Christ, what's happening?
I don't know.
That's insane.
It's just like Devil May. It's I have to get each and every fucking like file from Dante. I'm downloading it from hell.
Downloading it from his house, and he still has a fucking like a plug-in dial-up phone.
You see, Dante must die.
And you probably could like stop downloading like all the fucking like Yuri photos in your fucking.
I need every Yuri image on the internet on my computer.
Closing your Google Chrome like might actually fucking help though, for real.
It will.
Yeah, okay, fucking John IT. Oh, maybe like to cook your food faster if you go into the bedroom and turn on the faucet. Like, what are you talking about? These are completely
When to cook your
unrelated
food,
fucking
you should
things.
turn on the stove.
Luna, could you do me a favor?
What?
Can you press Control Alt Delete and open up your task manager?
Okay.
Can you tell me how much like CPU and memory Google Chrome specifically is using?
No, probably not.
That's what task manager is for.
I don't know how to read it.
Luna closed her Google Chrome. A hole in the ozone layer would be repaired.
My Chrome is using like 5,300 megabytes of memory and 0.4% CPU. So maybe go fuck
5,300 megabytes?
Yeah.
That's 5 gigs of memory.
That's 500 and more megabytes than what my OBS is using right now.
Yes, and OBS is meant to like capture and rebroadcast media at a high quality and a high resolution at 60 frames per second. Google Chrome is meant to go to your fucking email and send your grandma fucking cat pictures. Your Google Chrome should not be using more memory than fucking OBS that is actively streaming right now.
This is why I got 128. I need 2 where I had 64 and it was a warehouse for my wrench. I put stickers on the wrench. I need a second warehouse.
You needed 128 gigs because like you popped your tires on your car, and instead of like trying to figure out why you keep popping your tires, you just went on 12 more tires. Jesus Christ.
And what else are you gonna do if not put on more tires?
That's ridiculous. You gotta close some of those tabs.
No! Can't make me!
It's probably why Devil May Cry is not downloading well either. Throttling is probably all kinds of fucked up. Did you decide whether you were gonna start with 1 or go to 3?
Dude, I don't think I'm playing any of these fuck-ass games.
Not tonight, at least.
I'm gonna play them for 5 minutes on the keyboard controls and be like,
Imagine all the shit. Yeah, Devil May Cry 1 might not be...
I don't think any of them are going to be fun.
Devil May Cry is a fun series.
I think any of them are going to be fun on like keyboard and mouse, the PC gamer.
No, probably not.
And I don't even know if I own a controller anymore.
That's concerning.
I'm like 90% sure I was like, I just fucking threw it away. Use my leverless? No. What the fuck? No.
It's one of those things that like I always like get mad about whenever you say it, and then I have to remind myself like why you're a big baby about it.
Some people play DMZ with a keyboard. Some people fucking use a sandpaper flashlight. Some people will play like... Some people will play goddamn Counter-Strike
Some people play Dark Souls with the keyboard.
on a controller, and just like, people will play League of Legends on an Xbox controller. It's like, just because some people are mentally ill doesn't mean it's like, it's a thing you can do. It's like, yeah, it's a thing you can do. Like, I can go into my fucking local Walmart and shoot the place up, and it's like, I'm not gonna do that.
I fucking when I was doing the World of Warcraft thing for a while, and I was like doing the WoW noob thing, there was a very specific like subset of players that were like brand new to World of Warcraft. Like did not know how to play the game like whatsoever. But they would be like, I'm only going to play this game with a controller. And so like not even knowing how the game works, like they never even played the game before. They would like be in the Discord for like a week, like asking questions and troubleshooting, trying to figure out how to set up this like complicated ass add-on that like integrated like custom fucking like controller like schemes to World of Warcraft. A game that was like made on fucking Windows XP for like fucking PC gamers in 2004, and it's like never fucking like changed from that like for 20 plus years. And it's like these people, not only do they make like a special point to like invest all of this time and energy into like establishing this controller based playstyle, but like they would then act superior about it. Like they would act like they were like a fucking like a minority class that was being like oppressed by like the like oppressive fucking PC gaming keyboard and mouse users that just don't understand their plight as gamers. And it's like, you're the one that doesn't want to like learn how to fucking like turn on a keyboard while using a mouse at the same time. It's like the idea of like holding the right mouse button and turning the camera is too difficult for you. So you have to like fucking like go out of your way to establish this like objectively less efficient way of controlling this game.
They have nothing else.
A keyboard would be cheaper. You could get like a fucking $10 keyboard from your local. You can get like a $2 keyboard from your local Goodwill. Controllers fucking used still cost like fucking $30 to $40.
Just steal one from the library.
Steal it from the library.
Oh.
Oh, no accomplishment. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's how I feel, but in the opposite. Anytime people are like, just play Elden Ring on the controller, it's like, oh. You guys make games for this?
Every time you fucking... Well, I think that's the problem right there, is that like you always present it as like a I'm better than you argument, but like it's just to hide like the true reason why you have such an issue with controllers.
Is that like they're for a lesser breed?
It's because you have baby hens. Yes.
Controllers are for
little baby hens.
Fools. With the weak.
No, it doesn't matter what kind of controller you would buy her. I've tried to help Luna find controllers, and like there's no controllers that are built specifically for her condition. for condition being tiny little baby hands. I see you smirk whenever I say that. I know you find it funny. I don't know why I like saying it so much, but like it's always just really funny to me when I say it.
Making me
Little baby
angry.
hands.
You're
Little baby hands.
being very negative right now.
Tiny baby hands.
Like someone's gonna kill you for this. I don't know, like it's like nobody actually enjoys a controller. Like no one in the world. They're just lying.
I do.
You're lying.
Nope.
The Yuri
There's some
controller.
games-
I would
there
like
are
put it
some
up on a
games that I-
shelf.
There are some games that I genuinely do not play without a controller.
Yeah, well, that's just because you're a sheep.
I think some games work better on keyboard and mouse. I think some games work better on controller.
And that's just because you're a sheep and you're coping and you're seething and you're lying. See? See? The chat knows you're coping and you're seething.
I just wasn't born with baby hands.
Cope.
I was born with man-sized hands that can handle a controller with no issues.
I remember when that came out, or like entered circulation, and like everyone was just so like every like 13-year-old would like somebody would just be like would post like, hey guys, sorry, I'm gonna like take a break from streaming, like a loved one just died, and there would be like 100 comments that are just saying like, cope bro, cope and seethe.
That's like what slop is right now.
Yeah, kind of. Happy to be a sheep. Funny, can you post more of the sheep guy?
No, please don't. Please
They haven't
don't.
made a new one in a bit.
No!
They made another one with his voice, but I don't like it as much. It's not as good.
Please don't post anymore.
I'm going to when they make it.
What was the one where I didn't like the new one that much?
Which one?
Where it was like, W6 last night, and you're pretty cool for a
Oh, I
girl.
sent that.
But you were not much for my W
Yeah, that was
Riz. I watch Aiden Ross and Kaisen out on Twitch every day. Well,
That was not as
Aiden
good.
Ross is on Twitch. He's on Kick. I don't think that one was super good.
I don't think any of them are good.
I don't think anything's good.
That's entirely untrue. You've heard me praise things. many
Neither
times.
of you enjoy anything. Your heart is filled with darkness. Kingdom Hearts.
Fake fan.
Uh-uh.
You never beat any of the. You haven't beat all the Kingdom Hearts games on proud difficulty. Fake fan.
I haven't
Oh!
started any of them on any
Don't say he
difficulty.
likes in the end as if it's some sort of controversial take. You fucking contrarian!
Okay, man.
I have had it up to here. I have had it up to here, where my two-dimensional hand can go with these fucking takes. What a strange, like, out of all the Kingdom Hearts games to play, 358 over 2 days is like the strangest one to be like your pick. Not your pick necessarily.
What?
I think it's okay to like in the and don't fucking patronize me.
There's 358 Kingdom Hearts games.
No.
Guy said he
This fucking
played Kingdom Hearts 358.
The actual title is Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days. Because it's like how many days like Roxas spends with like fucking the organization before he finds out that he's Sora's nobody and decides to like do something about it.
You're making that's a stupid ass title and you know it.
I wish I could have made it up, but it's true. That is the title. Yeah, it was a. 358 is really good, except for the bad parts. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just say like it's one of the stranger ones in the series, like because it's so different from like the rest of. I read the rest of it, Scary Camel. I have fucking like, I could read. I just thought it was funny how you said it. It's one of the stranger titles because like it's got like a hub world like mission select kind of like fucking feel to it, and there's like multiple characters you can play with, and it's just not like it's not really Kingdom Hearts. It's
This is
like,
not my Kingdom Hearts, guys.
the thing that like fucking that like genuinely fucking killed Kingdom Hearts momentum in my opinion was all the spin-offs. Like it really fucking hurt the series as a whole, I think.
No, I've never met someone who's played Kingdom Hearts before.
I've played all the mainline ones. I played some of the spin-offs off and on, but I didn't like commit to finishing them or anything.
Yeah, but is it like your personality?
Used to be, yeah. I made like 2 Kingdom Hearts AMPs when I was like a teenager.
Pretty dope. Can I see
I'm not
him?
fucking ashamed to admit it. No, you can't anymore.
Why not?
I tried finding my old YouTube channel a long time ago, and like I couldn't find it because that YouTube channel was there. Like I did make a couple of AMVs back in the day, but like it's gone. I can't find it. Never saying a bad word about Mista ever again. Mista's unironically that Sora versus Roxas video. Yeah, dude, fucking Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2's like openings and ending sequences were like fucking peak AMV material, dude. You could put like anything to that shit. The one that I
where it's like dual wield.
Dual wield. I think that the one I remember doing for sure was I made one to remember the name, and I like every verse I like base it off of like one of the characters in Kingdom Hearts. So I edited around like each character having their own like verse from the song. It was not good. My editing skills were not great, but it was fun. I had a good time.
I wish you followed that path in life and that's like all you did for 30 years.
Things would have been a lot different. Things would have been a lot different. Hi, Yusha.
Aisha. Messa was just talking about how much he likes things.
I like Kingdom Hearts. I loved Kingdom Hearts, but like my love for it like slowly panned out, and now I just kind of I appreciate it for what it is. But Kingdom Hearts 3 was such a massive fucking disappointment. I'm just appending the AI art, but none of yours. Usually gets like fucking stars on their art. I got no stars on my AI Goblin. It's not mine, but I still like put effort into finding it. Funny, what's your opinion about Kingdom Hearts?
It's funny.
It's funny. You played any of them?
Nope.
Oh, I see.
This is why Flinion remains the GOAT. Funyun is too
Funyun's-
young to get it.
Nice to get together. I had a friend who like, he was curious about Kingdom Hearts because Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out, and he knew people in his life who like liked Kingdom Hearts a lot, so he wanted to try it out. Kingdom Hearts 1 is good. It's a good game. Like there's nothing like inherently wrong with Kingdom Hearts 1. There's obviously like it's not a perfect game, but like it's good. There's nothing like egregiously wrong about it. Kingdom Hearts 2 is fantastic though. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 is like an amazing action game, like hands down, one of the best action games ever made. But like he tried to get through Kingdom Hearts 1, and he like almost gave up on the series entirely because of Kingdom Hearts 1, because it was just he's got like ADHD brain. So Kingdom Hearts 1's like combat's like really slow at the beginning. So like he was like, bro, this game fucking sucks. I can't take it. And I was like, no, dude, just stick to it. Just stick to it for a little while. And like once he got like a little bit into it, he started really loving it, and they grew on it. Then he played 2, and it was like no problem at all. 2 is like an amazing game. 2 is an amazing game. You got Mushu and Simba. And you got Winnie the Pooh.
What?
Dumbo.
Oh, Funyun. This is their Garden of Ban.
Oh, I get it.
No, do not ever.
I get it now.
Do not ever do that. Funny, don't you even fucking play into that as a bit. Don't ever
It
do that.
kind of is actually, because Garden
It's
of
not.
Banban had the Choo Choo Charles crossover. You're right, Luna. That is
No.
what it is.
Nope, it's not.
And it's Final Fantasy, yeah.
I'm genuinely not okay with this joke right now. Like, I like it. You guys need to fucking dial that shit back by about 10.
Think about it. Full of mascots.
No,
Too many games.
no,
Weird chronological stuff going on.
no.
Is the
Kingdom Hearts
Keyblade not just galvanium?
Kingdom Hearts has a lot of flaws as a series, but like you're not going to fucking sit here and apply your super ass fucking takes on this and compare it to Garden of Banban.
Won't dig. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep
We had our
trying,
Gardens of
no, that is
Banban.
not this right. So did tap it down. All I know. Coming thing. What? The wind.
Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down. At
Weird.
the end of the day, the clock. ticks
Stop!
like time. It's so unreal.
So unreal.
Half-Life 2 spoilers.
Yeah.
They have in the end of that one.
What?
They have in the end. In that
Yes!
game?
Have you not seen that?
No.
I'll show you. Since you're a fucking uncultured animal. Now me, I'm a different kind of beast.
I played and beat Half-Life 1 multiple times before you fucking came out of your dad's nutsack.
I was grown in a lab.
Yeah. That's what you called your dad.
No.
The tube.
I'm gonna post it in a simulacrum.
Sure. This isn't real. This
What?
is edited. Somebody made this.
No, this is in the fucking episode 2.
It's not.
Yes, it
It says
is!
Linkin Park Half-Life 2 music video.
No, it's in the fucking, because it's a music video.
It's-
Their
it's
music
made
video
by
is in
Ray
it. Because
Coco
Half-Life 2
Cinema.
came out, Linkin Park made their music video in the fucking thing.
They did not make this. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching a fucking In the End music video right now.
Watch it, bro. Watch it, bro. Come on.
Everyone. It seems this is what I mean though. It seems that everyone, regardless of what fandom they grew up in, everyone has a Linkin Park In the End music video that they remember. Everyone. Every single person. No, she can't. She legitimately can't stream it. It's in the end.
Yeah, I can.
It's Linkin Park's music. She will get copyright strike, dude.
You can do it muted. That'll definitely give like the same experience, probably.
Yeah, just play the video fucking muted. Hey guys, check out this music video. It's really hype. Did you guys know that Daniel Tosh made like a YouTube channel?
What? Why?
Because like, I guess he was in like fucking like an eternal war with Comedy Central for a long time about like his fucking his IP, and finally he just kind of like from what I remember he explained that he just decided that like they can't like own him as a personality, so he just like said fuck it, just like, decided to make his like own thing.
Didn't he just like react on TV to YouTube videos?
Well, kinda. He was a comedian first, and then like he got like he was pretty popular for a while, and then like he got his show on Comedy Central called The Tosh Show, which was basically React content. Yeah, but that was like when like YouTube and stuff was starting to get like really big, and like that kind of stuff like wasn't becoming as mainstream. So that was kind of like the tie, right? It was like a network television show that like kind of shares internet culture and humor with like normies. It's kind of was like why it got popular. But now he has like a podcast, like YouTube show. It's actually not bad. I find it really funny because like the people that he has on are just random people from his life that he'll find and just like interview about like random and sometimes personal shit, and it'll be everything from like his like I think like the first episode he had was like I think his best friend, and then like the second episode he had was like some sort of like producer or something of the show, and then like the third episode was his wife's gynecologist. And then like it just kind of like goes from there. We'll just find like random fucking people from his like just regular personal life and just like talk to them about like, various things. He had like I think his gardener on at one point and like talked to him. Yeah, it is a podcast, but like it's also on YouTube. So
Does Gardner like say anything cool, or was he just like plant tomatoes and shit?
it's not really like it's not like blown out of proportion. Like I think Daniel Tosh is a genuinely funny dude, and so like he cracks jokes, but like he'll have like just like very real conversations with them, while also like cracking just you know just his regular like Tosh humor. But like the interviews are always very like down to earth. Like he'll just ask them questions about like what their family life is like how they deal with like him as like as a boss or an employee or something. Like
He sounds
it's
like
a very
a freak.
novel concept. He's a funny guy. He's a funny dude.
Can you imagine if like your boss at your job was like, "Hey man, get on my podcast," and you were like, "Okay, I guess," and then like, it was like,
question.
and then it gets like 10 million views.
I think that was a question that like one of the questions for like is like Gardner or something. He was just like, would you do this if like, you did not work for me and your job security were not being threatened at this very moment? It's been a while since I've seen it, but like yeah,
no.
He does that kind of humor. He did I think Daniel Tosh did like shock humor very well. Like I think he did a pretty good job of it. Because like it was like shock humor, but like it wasn't just like vulgar or grotesque for the sake of just like freaking people out. It was very like sprinkled like social commentary, like put into like this like character he played. Like he played this like very entitled like white guy that like you can tell went to like a good school, and like it's very like superficial about a lot of stuff, and like kind of plays into that character and like makes a lot of like very like makes commentary on like gender and race and all that kind of stuff, but he does it in a very like shocking way. I'm talking about Daniel Tosh.
You should. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not know.
I'd recommend his stand-up, but Luna doesn't like stand-up comedy, so.
I do. I love watching Sal.
That's not. You just like the guy.
Well, he does
you just like
stand-up
hearing
comedy.
talk. Yeah, but you like him just talking. Period. It's like stand-up comedy is just more of him saying things.
Well, he
you
tells
like.
funny jokes.
Well, you don't listen. You don't listen to all stand-up comedians.
No, because a lot of them aren't funny.
I think some stand-up comedians are pretty funny.
Well, I think a lot of them aren't funny.
Yeah, so you don't like stand-up comedy. You like Sal.
I like Sal.
Stand-up is hit or miss. It's an art form like anything else. It's never gonna be perfect.
Missy, you should do stand-up. You should do stand-up, bro.
You're so funny. You should seriously consider doing stand-up. Luna, you are seriously like so funny. You should genuinely consider stand-up.
Thank you.
That's like the worst thing someone could ever fucking say to you as a human being.
Yeah. I go on stage and I'm like, alright guys, before I explain this bit, I have to go through like 7 like inside jokes in these bits, and while I'm doing that I'm gonna be playing Balatro.
You tell your buddy on Discord, dude, you're so funny, you should do stand-up comedy. This dude, you're right. And so his stand-up comedy is that he fucking like goes on stage and he just like opens up a fucking YouTube page on a fucking big projector, and he just goes through his fucking YouTube recommended, like commenting on the videos sometimes. Oh, dude, I saw this funny ass like meme compilation the other day, dude. Let me fucking hold on, let me find it really quick. Hold on, let me just guys, I'll look at my search history, guys. It's fine, seriously. Like, just let me just find it real quick.
Paper and die. I went to like open mic stand-up night one time somewhere.
That's a recipe for disaster right there.
It was crazy.
We're talking about stand-up comedy, yes.
There are people who would just like.
Which you should leave bit? Which one was it?
People wouldn't tell, like, you would have like 10 minutes on the mic for your whole routine, and some people wouldn't tell like 17 stories and like jokes, and they would be like so like fast and you wouldn't get them. Or like one guy will have one punchline in his entire story, and it would take like longer than his 10-minute like allotted time on the mic.
Luna.
Yeah.
Luna, I don't know if I ever actually showed you that bit, but funny you hadn't seen it. There's like a I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. It's a great show. And one of the bits he does is like he's a part of this like group of people working on something at a business, and like when they have some free time, they all like show off like a funny YouTube video they saw before, and they're all like laughing. And then Tim Robinson's character is just like I have so many funny videos. I just I don't know which one. I don't know how to find them. I don't know which one. I don't know how to search it up. It's just like so funny. Like I have so many funny videos. So like the next day he comes in and he's like, oh dude, by the way, I remember that funny video I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, so like search this up, and they searched it up and they're like, Tim, this like this shows that this has a 1 view and it was uploaded like at 7 o'clock this morning. He goes, it's really funny, you should watch it. And it's just a fucking, it's like an old black and white like clown show, but it's like clearly him dubbing over the clown, and he's just going like, oh, what the fuck am I even doing here? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I hope I don't start jacking off. They're like Tim, what is this? Like, it's like it's Bozo the Clown, and they're like, it sounds like someone's dubbing over him. Is he like, is this like what he's thinking, or is like, no, it's what Bozo the Clown's saying, but like it's what like he wanted to say. He's Bozo the Clown dubbing over himself, like talking about what he wanted to say, and Bozo the Clown's just like, oh man, look at this fucking guy right here. Look at this fucking bald guy right here. Guy takes his hat off and he goes, oh, what the fuck? I thought this guy didn't have any hair. Like, Tim, did you make this video because you didn't have a funny video you wanted to share with us? He's like, what?
What?
No. It's so fucking funny. You sound like ass, Lazy Eggs.
I've seen that.
Coming in with that negativity.
It's a funny video.
I'm showing you that.
Yeah.
Bozo dubbed over, yeah. Funny, and I think is posted like the actual video, like the actual just Bozo dubbed over video, word for word.
Yeah. Somewhere.
It's so fucking funny. I think You Should Leave is a really good show.
Oh yeah? I think you should leave.
I don't. I really can't. I'm like kind of like fucking stuck here.
Good.
Kind of this like position where like I just like don't want to reach over to my mouse and press a button, so kind of stuck here.
Me when I'm like, me when I'm about to start adulting and then my cat sits in my lap.
Yeah, so I don't have a cat.
Meow.
Oh fuck, dude. Cat's out of the bag.
So you're such a...
My cat has laryngitis.
You're such like a person. You're such like an adjective noun.
I really take offense to that. As somebody who like thinks of himself as an adjective noun, that really fucking pisses me off.
I'm gonna verb.
That makes me feel adjective.
That's ad hominem.
Clever response.
You add a verb, a preposition way too much, buddy.
Get that dog off the fucking counter over there, Luna. Get that dog off the fucking shelf.
It's
It
where
should
he
not
lives.
Be up there.
It's where he
It
lives.
should not
It's where
be
he
up
lives.
there.
It's where he lives.
should not
It's
be
where
up
he
there.
lives.
That
It's where he
fucking
lives.
dog-
It's where he lives. It's where he lives. It's where he
He's gonna
lives.
hurt himself.
He likes it up there, and you're being fucking pathetic.
So when in the script do we start talking about something stupid? This is like 4 for 4. You have been like insanely negative coming into this chat. Bring something fucking positive into our lives. Tell us something you fucking did recently that like brought joy to this world.
I got a good grade on my architecture exam.
That's great, Final.
The rest of the class didn't do very great. I got the highest score.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's always a good feeling.
Are you being so mean to everyone today, Mister?
Well, it started when fucking people decided to be a contrarian about in the end. Then it all kind of went downhill from there. I also have not had more than like 4 hours of sleep, like in the past like fucking 6 days. So
Why?
not like I've only had 4 hours of sleep, but I mean like I can't sleep for longer than like 4 hours like every night for the past like 6 days.
Dude. Just have some fucking... Have you tried tea? Have you tried tea?
No, no,
He-
Remember in Five Nights at Freddy's where the guy's getting his prescription strength sleep medication and the pharmacist is like, hey man, you know what I do? I just try to have some chamomile tea with some honey. The guy like walks away and the pharmacist is like, what an asshole. And it's like, this is like what people, it's like, what the fuck do you, like, fuck you, man. No, fuck you, dude. Like, no, it's like when someone's like, oh man, I just fucking, like, I got like this is gonna need stitches. I just fucking fell down the stairs and gashed something open. Oh, have you tried fucking lavender tea? Like, what? No, man, like, fuck off. Have you tried acupuncture? What? No. No!
Lazy Eggs, I'm gonna front on you because you deserve to be happy. I just want you to have a little bit of joy in your life. Why don't you share something positive? I'll share something positive. What's something positive I've done recently? I'm kind of like in a neutral state lately, actually. So I guess I just don't have any negatives.
I have some positives.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, you passed your driver's test for one.
Yep.
That's a negative.
What's a negative?
Positive.
That's bad.
Why?
Now I can drive in the fucking bike lane!
That's what it does. It does give you that ability, yeah. I did help Laser find a PC, yes. I guess that is like that's a good deed I did. Anyways.
I played Strive with a friend and she was like, this is fun, and I kind of also had fun.
Well, that's good.
Did you play Milia?
I did! I actually did play a little bit of Milia, and she was like, this character is really cool. And I did some crazy, like, I did some crazy bullshit as Milia, and I felt cool. Even I was like, oh wow, there was a little bit of juice there. I kinda juiced. Milia's a cool character.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, every single time I'm playing with somebody new and like teaching them the game or like getting them used to the game, and I'm like, what character would you want to see? Like, I'll play whoever you want. Every single one of them, the first character they always say is, can you try Zato? I don't know what it is, but it's like 6 for 6. It is always Zato fucking 1, and I'm like, ah, Zato again.
I think you just have bad friends.
It's just they don't like know anything about Guilty Gear, and they just look at the cast, and for some fucking reason, Zato 1 just looks interesting to people.
Oh, it's a good deal, Lazy Eggs. Reaper's a fun game.
And it's gotten to the point where I almost know how to play Zato from just like doing that.
I think Zato looks lame as fuck.
He's not that cool, yeah. He's just like a guy.
I think he looks lame, and I think his Eddie animations are disgusting and gross.
Well, I like Eddie, but okay.
The most visually repulsive fucking fighting game character ever.
I don't know if that's true. Considering
How many
every
times
character.
have you been like mixed by like a Zato like just because like fucking there's like 50,000 black sludge particles happening because of like fucking like Eddie mix? Like how many times like you can't even like see the mix up because like fucking like Eddie's just like blowing his load all over the fucking screen.
Yeah, well, at least I don't have to look at fucking Luke's like disproportionately like bulbous arms.
Yes, I have fought against Arakune. And I will argue that Arakune is, like, more bearable than Zato.
You just don't know.
Arakunes understand their place in the world. They know what they are. Every Zato I've ever played against fucking, like, will absolutely fucking just, like, eat your goddamn lunch with the most, like, disgusting fucking, like, screen control and fucking, like, mix there's ever been created. And then we'll fucking, like send you a DM on Steam every fucking, like, round being like, man, I wish my character wasn't so bad. Wish they'd buff Zato.
It's true.
Oh man, he only has like fucking like 3 or 4 like ambiguous high-low mix-ups off of a fucking like brainless fucking like Eddie mix. Like, God, this character's so bad. I have to like hold a button sometimes to set up Eddie mix properly. God, this character is so difficult. Sato's so bad in every Guilty Gear game ever.
Yeah, people who play Zato are just bad people.
Arakunes, they know what they are. They'll play that character. They'll get really good at that character too. They'll fucking mix you with bugs on the screen everywhere, and like you could be the most salty, and they would like sit down and take you by the hand and just go, "I understand. I know what I did to you. Not sorry, but I know what I did," and I respect that. Arakune players do not downplay their fucking character, and I respect the hell out of them.
I must downplay Akuma.
If you would just consult the chart, you would see that my character has less health than your character.
Yes. I mean, what's up, man? What's your favorite? What's your favorite food right now?
Favorite food right now? I don't know. Food is yummy. There's this one buffet nearby, all you can eat for like $15. The food is not good at all. But I went with some friends for one of their birthdays and that was fun.
What are your guys' favorite fighting game character archetypes? You know,
Korean barbecue.
That's a different video game.
Like my heart would tell you that like bruisers are typically the characters that I tend to play, but I think as I've grown, and I think that as I've learned new skills and gain more understanding of myself in fighting games, like I think just Shotos. I think Shotos have kind of become like my favorite fighting game archetypes. Like, I don't know. I kind of value the ability to kind of do a little bit of everything in a fighting game. I think I do that in most games. Like I found that I like it when I have options, when I could do like a little bit of everything. It makes me feel like I can like adapt and work with stuff. But I think I lean more towards like the bruiser sides of things because like I'd like options, but I don't like complexity. I don't like things being too complicated for their own sake. So I like missionary. Yeah, who fucking doesn't? You have to start somewhere. It all comes from the same place, you know what I mean? Shotos and counter-based characters. The basics can be good. Yeah. Yeah, I like a good fundy character, like a good like fundamental character. Like if the character has options, then like it makes the character feel more dynamic to me. But I think that's unironically why like I think like Luke was a good character for me when Street Fighter 6 came out, because like Luke is a Shoto, but like he leans more into the the more like bruiser side of things. Like he does like some big damage, and he has some fun combo routes that aren't just like Ryu, like standing medium punch, crouching medium punch Tatsu, you know? Like he has some sauce.
You would really like Ibuki.
Laser, don't you play that shield girl with Melty Blood?
It's true.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Alright. I know you're like, I know fighting games aren't like your forte, so like I didn't know where you were standing on that one. I didn't know how much of that was a joke or wasn't. I've heard some people have some really bad takes in the fighting game community.
Alex,
Why are there 17 fucking people watching this right now?
Because it's the content that everybody wants. I like set play characters.
She loves her set play characters.
I like my degen set play characters. Like, and like anyway, really, I think my favorite fighting game character all time is probably Asuka. I don't know if I would classify him as like a set play. He's kind of just he's kind of just everything depending on what he draws in his hand, right? So I just like that. Okay, hold on. What is it? What am I looking at right now? I just like Asuka.
No, I read that. I was like, I was confused. Did we just get an ad? Did we just get a fucking advertisement in the chat right now?
This model's clean for real, but if you ever want to upgrade the drip or get a free console, I just your funds slide in.
Funyun's model is as good as it's going to get, dude. Like, you're really not going to be able to enhance that any further.
Buddy, Arya.
Like, he found a way to get on that shelf, and like he's just kind of there.
Arya, I'm gonna fucking like give you an incurable disease, turn you into a giant robot, and have your fucking husband murder you. Get the fuck out of here.
Asuka's pretty unorthodox. Yeah.
The Guilty Gear reference
Asuka,
for you guys.
Asuka's not a
awesome.
very easy character to define. Like he's a very complex character. He doesn't fit into like any one.
No,
That's
Asuka's
the kind
very
of
unique.
It's the thing with a lot of characters these days. I feel like no character really truly fits like a single archetype perfectly. Because I feel like a lot of characters get like a lot of like tools these days that make them like mixes of things. Like Naga Ryuki would technically be a bruiser character, but like he's also like a mid-range character, and he's also like a fucking he also has a command grab and stuff. So it's like it's just really fucking hard to. Plus he has the blood gauge, which makes him like a fucking technically like a
Just a lot of bullshit.
It's just a lot of characters have a lot of fucking bullshit. Yeah.
But yeah, like generally speaking, since there's not really like any other Asukas, I like set play characters. And they're fun. I like a good Okizeme monster kind of character, or like a neutral character. And usually set plays enjoy both of those things. And it's like, oh. Like Nine the Phantom a lot. I like Kokonoe a lot. They're both like that, I would say.
There's a reason fucking set play characters are always top tier.
I wouldn't say that.
They're usually top tier. I can't think of a set play character that's not like tops.
Like Strive. All of them. Except for who's the good set play character in Strive right now?
Well, that's fair, but that's like that's a core like
That's just Strive, isn't it?
That's a systemic problem. That's not even like
there isn't. There isn't a good set play character in Strive right now. Unless you count like Johnny. Like, no. Fuck off. That is just the game. But yeah, like, set play is usually very strong because it's just fun.
Ronaldo is a set play character.
I don't want to even talk about that right now. Let's talk about Blaze Blue. Like, oh man, I love Kokonoe. Kokonoe is awesome, and I love Nine the Phantom. I'm a big fan of Nine the Phantom. In that rock, oh my god, those big buttons. Oof, boy.
Should Blaze Blue be our first like monthly game?
Maybe no.
Should Central Fiction be our first like monthly game?
No, it should be Sailor Moon Shoujo S.
No. No.
That plays a fake arc they made of a big fighting game.
So true. Don't let the set players fool you. Spend that meter. Reversal.
True.
EXDP
Always
every
reversal.
time.
Okay. Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, just try to name me a good set play character.
That's fair, but I also like. I think that's
It's
also
not how the game is made.
Yeah, it's like every like. It's hard to
Set
lock
play
people down
in
that
modern
game.
games just aren't like set play in Strive is like ugh. Set play in Dragon Ball is like ugh. Set play in fucking even like Grand Blue is kind of like ugh. Just go for your.
Nappa is
for
good,
it.
but he needs a lot of resources to make that fucking mix happen, and that's kind of the issue. Like there are so many characters that can play the game better than Nappa, like without having to rely on the set play. That's kind of the point.
You just look at
Like, I
old
know
set
Nappa's
play.
good.
It's like ooh. no.
The guy I played Dragon Ball with, the guy I taught fighting games, was a fucking like #1 in his fucking region in Dragon Ball and fucking played Nappa. Like I know fucking how disgusting Nappa is, but like it still didn't like make any of the other characters any less good.
What are you talking about?
About fucking Nappa's disgusting ass like Cyberman set play.
Nobody really liked Dragon Ball except for Funyun.
I mean, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was
don't got the cookies. Grandma! Where the cookies at?
Funyun, stop!
Is that showing up on stream?
Yeah.
I fucking know. Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ was a legitimately good game for the first season.
I mean, it's. I wouldn't say so.
It was hype. It was real hella hype.
You know what else is
People were
hype?
good.
Fucking like taking a bunch of fucking amphetamines. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Regardless-
Shut up.
Regardless of how you feel about the game as a whole, like it was
It's a fun
like
game.
it was the first like real team fighting game that we got since Marvel 3. Like and it was a good team fighting game. Like, you know, it had its flaws, but like it wasn't, you know, it filled a void that people were looking for. I
It's
mean,
a fun
like
game.
you're not gonna get
favorite,
the
but-
same. You're not gonna get the same kind of fucking hype as like when people go into the fucking like, you know, in tournaments when like fucking like anytime Cell is on screen, fucking like the scream, you know, like people were into that shit. People like that shit a lot.
I mean, yeah.
You guys are thinking on like a fucking like objective level. You're thinking with hindsight. You're looking at what the game is now and thinking like, oh yeah, well like back then the game was boring. Like you have to think about like what the game was at the time. Like we didn't have season 4 to think about. We didn't have all the fucking crazy shit we have now to think about. We just had what was there.
At least you can say like Dragon Ball got better with time, unlike Strive, which has only gotten worse.
That doesn't make it less popular though, Camel. You not liking Dragon Ball FighterZ does not mean it was actually boring or actually bad. Like, it was a very popular game. And if it was just IP that carried it, like, there are plenty of other fighting games that have been made with IP in mind that didn't go that far, you know? You know, it was good. It was good for the time. I didn't play it. That's coming from someone who did not play Dragon Ball Fighters like at all when it came out. I really wasn't that big of a fan of it either, but it's not a bad game.
Well, it doesn't have infinite content and replayability, so it's bad.
Yeah, fighting games need battle passes. I can't say that. Street Fighter already has a battle pass. Tekken has a fucking battle pass. Strive's current state pisses me off. Strive is awful right now. Strive is legitimately awful.
They're like not even like attempting to fix it too. They've kind of
Guard Crush is awful. It's a genuinely awful mechanic.
made very little effort to do anything with that game.
It's so awful. I still hold on to the headcanon that like that Arxis has just like spread themselves like way too fucking thin. Good luck, lazy eggs. Have fun. Because like for some reason like it just feels like the balance like feels the same for every other game. Like it feels like they just they don't know what they're doing with balancing in any of the games. They got Guilty Gear Strive. They have Grand Blue. They're still doing characters and updates for DNF Duel for some godforsaken reason. They're still working on what other game was that they were working on? Fuck. Oh my god, I don't. Dragon Ball. Like they're still like they've still technically been working on Dragon Ball stuff. Those aren't all the same team though. I know they're not. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that like there's too many small teams.
Arxis worked on Dave the Diver.
I think that was just a promotional thing. I don't think they actually worked on it. I think that was
They're
just because
making,
Soul
like-
Bad Guy was DLC.
Oh, maybe. But they're making like Streets of Rage or whatever. The like Double Dragon. I don't know.
I think Arxis had a really
They're making
strong.
a lot of shit.
I think Arxis had a really strong identity as like a company because of their ability to develop games. But like I think that has like spread like their actual because they make good fighting games. When the fighting games come out, I don't think a single person has ever said that an Arxis fighting game coming out like off the bat is a bad game. Like Strive Season 1 was fun. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, both of them when they came out was fun. Like, you know, these games were fun and they were made pretty fucking well. But like there does seem to be a trend recently of like these fighting games coming out strongly and then the update cycles just being very long-winded and making just incredibly questionable decisions on what needs to be updated and what needs to be changed. I'm gonna talk about Daisuke. Daisuke's a fucking figurehead in my eyes. Like, he doesn't make 90% of the fucking decisions that go into Guilty Gear Strive anymore, let alone Guilty Gear as a whole. Like, I don't blame Daisuke for the fucking gameplay changes. Daisuke's not doing that. Daisuke drew Soul Bad Guy. Daisuke fucking, like fucking gave Kai his fucking, like, gay twink coat, you know? Like, Daisuke's not the one fucking deciding that Guard Crush is the most optimal fucking way to play Guilty Gear right now. And that's my problem. Is that once games hit that kind of point where, like, development becomes more about upkeep than it does about actually creating a new product, like, Arxis has been going downhill pretty fucking hard. Every Arxis game feels like it gets worse as time goes on, and it really fucking sucks. To the point to where right now there's like a whole bunch of fucking discourse going on, and like the only reason that fucking Guilty Gear is not being talked about in all of this fighting game discourse is because Guilty Gear had its discourse like a couple of fucking months before all this shit happened. Guilty Gear's not even in the conversation anymore because people forgot about it. Like it's not even in the fucking forefront of people's minds. You know?
Flint and steel.
Fighting games need to go back to 2D pixel art. No, fighting games, and this is 100% my opinion. Because I think that like having an update schedule to an extent is good, but this like seasonal method that they have for fighting games is not working, in my opinion. It's not working. I don't think fighting games should be based on like a seasonal method. Like, I get that for some games it works, but like the fighting games don't get nearly enough support to warrant seasons. They just don't. They just don't.
Yeah.
Fighting games need to be packaged materials right out the gate, and then they need to have like, I don't know, maybe like 2 updates a year, maybe. But those updates need to be worth it, you know. But with the seasonal updates the way that they're going, it's just you don't get enough content to fucking constitute it. And I know they're doing it because like, they want to try to find a way to like try to fit fighting games into this like current modern day gaming mold of like, you know, first person shooters and battle passes and all this kind of stuff. But fighting games have just never been that. It's not a genre that can sustain that. It's not a genre that fits within that like kind of narrative. I think fighting games will always be, you know, regardless of how much you see it as a negative thing, I think fighting games will always have that like kind of like Discord fighter kind of identity to them, even if they are popular and have good matchmaking. There's going to be a smaller community of people who are going to be invested in this stuff, and you can't use what's popular right now to try to like fucking push that. Miss the extra community when Deb would come up and play solo and everybody would clap. Yeah. I think Modern Fighting Game is just too soft without everything under the sun. Man, fucking arcades back in the day would have fucking rules that would kick you out of the fucking joint if you grabbed somebody too many times. In Street Fighter 2. Video game players are soft. Fucking people who play video games are fucking soft-minded. Everyone has opinions about shit. Everybody gets fucking upset about things. Everybody's ego-driven in fucking fighting games. Everybody has something to say about something they don't like. That's not a new thing. We just fucking got a platform where more people can share their fucking thoughts about it. You just have more people fucking spitting their stupid ass opinions. It's never changed. Now we can just hear it louder and from the back of the room.
It's hard as hell.
Hard as hell all the time. You should probably see a doctor. I've had my ear to the ground with fighting games like almost my entire life, and to an extent, that's helped me get a pretty good understanding of like people who played video games. Period, because it's never changed, regardless of what game I've been playing. You see the similarities in how people act when it comes to their favorite games or their favorite like hobbies. Like, everyone's got something to say. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's going to feel strongly about certain things or others. Like, that's not any different. Doesn't matter the generation, doesn't matter the fucking topic. Like, everyone's gonna have some fucking stupid ass opinion to say. But I think legitimately the issue is that the money is in places that like fighting games can't follow. And fighting games are in this weird place where they have to fucking either go big or go home. And right now they're trying to go big because they want to like find their place in that fucking niche of modern fighting game. Not modern fighting game, but modern gaming, period. They want to be on that same stage as Call of Duty and League of Legends, but I don't think fighting games are ever going to be there.
It's never gonna be there, and they are kind of like they're trying real hard to get it there, and it's like I think we just need to.
He just does that.
I just think they need to focus on like their audience and not their potential audience.
That is true. I do, and that's a hard thing to say. It's a similar thing to when I made the comment about like I think developers should stop being purchased up by publishers and being forced to make games they don't know how to make because they're popular, and developers need to go back to just making games that they like, games they want to make, you know? I think fighting games need to go into that same niche. I think people who want to make fighting games should make fighting games and not make it to fucking keep a seasonal track going.
I want games with that, with better graphics where people work longer.
For less pay. And I want all of my content delivered to me in content cycles. And I'm not joking.
Destiny 2 players be like.
Oh my god, I remember this was so funny to me. This goes back to the conversation about everyone having stupid ass opinions. I remember I used to play World of Warcraft all the time when I was younger, so MMOs were not new to me. The idea of MMOs and progression systems were not new to me, right? So the idea of new content comes out, your best gear ever is now outdated and you have to get new gear, right? That's a common thing in MMOs. I remember when Destiny was first out and like it was like popular, right? My brother actually got into it because he wasn't super big into MMOs, but Destiny was his first one. And I remember the massive fucking discourse, the massive drama when fucking Bungie released their first like expansion. And it's like, they're like, wait, I have to replace all of my old gear with new gear? That's not fucking fair, bro. What? And it's just, it was just masses of people just losing their shit because they were just introduced to this thing that like has always been a part of like this gaming genre forever. Like they have just been exposed to it for the first time and they can't fathom it. They're like, what?
No.
I want worse games made by AI with no human involvement where my only rewards is the exclusive crypto coins of the day.
I don't like it when they phase out my stuff, because I liked my stuff.
I'd be mad if I had to play Destiny 2. Same. God forbid you get new better gear. So that's actually a very interesting topic there too, because like because I've always played World of Warcraft with the idea that you play it for the content, and when you get gear is just a means of reaching a check to do that content, right? But the average person, the casual person, like they don't do it for the content, they do it for the rewards. The gear they get from that content is the reward to them, and that's like they like the shiny colors, they like the big numbers, they like the things that go up. And so like that is a very like casual mindset to have, is that like when you get something and it's the best thing ever, it should always be the best thing ever, and you should always be super powerful and strong all the time. And then like when you introduce new stuff, people who don't fathom that, they're like, I got this. Like I got this. I'm entitled to be the strongest ever because like I got this thing. And they can't wrap their heads around the idea of like what video games are. It's like, yeah, if you wanted video games that's gonna keep going on forever as a service, you have to fucking draw a new line. Like, yeah, you're at this line in the sand right now, but guess what? There's a whole fucking beach of content directly in front of you.
I just want to be able to use my toys that I like.
I think this is why 14 did well pre-Endwalker, because people came back for content. Yeah, 14, I've always said, because I played Final Fantasy 14 for a long time, I've always said that Final Fantasy 14 was not an MMORPG. A Final Fantasy 14 was a single-player RPG with multiplayer elements. Final Fantasy 14 has never been, like, the same caliber as, like, an MMO in my eyes. Because most people don't play it like that. I got really into Final Fantasy 14 for a while, and my expectations of people became less and less every day I played that game, because I would see new levels of stupidity that I didn't think was even remotely possible. I would see the most I would disagree, but it did become single player MMO. Yeah, well, like that's like you can. The end game has some MMO elements to it, but the thing is that you gotta look at the numbers. Most people don't play Final Fantasy XIV like an MMO. Like, and then the problem with Final Fantasy XIV that I ran into even as early as like Stormblood, was that when you do get to endgame, Final Fantasy XIV's endgame is very barren compared to like other MMOs. There's not that much to do that doesn't involve just grinding the same content over and over again for very like minuscule rewards or rewards that are simply like cosmetic. Like there's not a lot to the end game, and unfortunately the problem is that instead of like enhancing that, I gotta disagree on that. There's some real rock brain people in 14, but your average FPS player is infinitely more brain dead. There's stupid people in every like genre of interest. There's the stupid people everywhere. I'm saying in my experience playing Final Fantasy XIV, I saw a lot of people that made me question how much IQ you truly need to be a sentient creature, and how much you can get away with being completely lobotomized.
What?
14 people were stupid. But yeah, instead of like fixing Final Fantasy XIV's endgame issues and like trying to find new interesting content, they found a content schedule that works, and they just stuck to that same content schedule for every single expansion. Luna, you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, so let me explain. In Final Fantasy XIV, they would have, unironically, the same content schedule every expansion. So every expansion, you would have the main expansion, which is like the main storyline. And then the first patch would always end up being like maybe a new dungeon or two, and then like a new like Savage raid, and then like a new like Alliance raid the next patch with like maybe one new dungeon, and then another new Savage raid the next patch, and like it would always be the same stuff every single time. You knew exactly what content you were getting with each patch. So the content itself might have been new, but it was the same thing every single expansion. It did not change. Because they found out that like that worked, so they just kept doing that. And I can't necessarily blame the developers themselves, because like Square Enix is an insanely fucking greedy company. But it's still like, by the time people got to Endwalker, people kind of realized, oh, fuck, like this is just the same thing over and over again. Really depends on the expansion. There are some fun things to do post-story. I mean, there are, but like that's like after the patches, because like there were some patches that definitely did stand out over others, but like that wasn't guaranteed. It was never guaranteed. Cycle's pretty standard for JP MMOs then. It still is somewhat. I don't know any other MMOs besides Final Fantasy XIV, so can't honestly say. But that's kind of what happened to Final Fantasy XIV, is that World of Warcraft was in the shittiest year of its life, and so tons of people moved over to Final Fantasy XIV, played through most of the bulk of the game, which was the main storyline, which you know had a lot of content to be unlocked and added. But then once all of those people who play other MMOs got to the end of the game and started going on a patch by patch cycle, everyone kind of realized like this game wasn't as big as like they thought it was, and like it was actually a very streamlined experience. And that's why Final Fantasy 14 lost to my other players. Yep. Dragon Quest 10. Yeah, Dragon Quest 10 wasn't one of them, yeah. Didn't last very long though. I don't know, what are you confused about?
I just wasn't paying attention at all.
Oh, I see.
Cause like
Are you
I
having
don't
that my
care.
problem?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna make it your problem, because like It's your fault that you weren't interesting enough for me to pay attention to.
That's fair. I was talking about something that would only interest me and not you.
Yeah, so you need to make something more interesting right now. Like, you need to be more interesting. Can you like be a person, please?
Venom.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Venom 2.
Okay. A little bit worse, but I'm still about it because there's more.
Wait. Spider-Man 3.
Ugh.
Venom 3.
That one's awesome because it has so many goop guys. Hatsune Miku Venom. I'm a big fan of Hatsune Miku Venom. I like it.
That's not real.
Is it like Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage? Yes. It's like Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage.
I almost got angry, but I remembered like what chat we have tonight, so I really not even surprised with that level of pedantism.
What? Let There Be Carnage.
What a terrible movie.
You're a fucking piece of shit hater and nobody fucking likes you.
We have to pre-play Marvel Spider-Man 2. Why? What do you mean? I mean pre-play.
What does that mean?
Just to get Luna to the Venom section. Oh, I
Oh, that would be dope.
see. Like that would be the most obnoxious fucking stream.
What?
Like, Luna just giggling like a fucking child every time she plays as Venom, and the moment Spider-Man shows up, she just goes, "I don't want to play him." It's like, do you want
I give you the control.
Yeah, you're like get to the Venom part. I don't want to play Spider-Man. I don't want to play Spider-Man. It's like Luna. He has the same moveset. I don't want to play Spider-Man. I want to play Venom.
I just want to play Venom. Venom's my fucking favorite. He's the coolest guy ever. I don't want to play Spider-Man. I want to play Venom. That would be pretty cool. We would have to like parsec for that though.
That'd be pretty cool.
You see, that's what's neat about Venom is that he plays differently from Spider-Man.
He plays like Venom.
That's what's interesting about the princess in the movie.
What is that like video?
What?
The video where it's like where it's like a little like toddler, but he's got like an adult man face, and he's like,
Mom, you see, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat this food because
I remember that now.
you see the macaroni, now that's good, but the carrot coins, these flavors clash, Mother. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat this. How about I go back and I watch the princess on the TV?
Yeah, the one that really fucking I don't know if I even showed this one to you or not. The one that really fucking speaks to me is when he's showing his friend the princess movie.
Yeah.
And like he's getting equally hyped as a child, but then like he's over explaining what he's seeing on the screen to like make it like seem like high art.
yeah. Dude, I love the over-explaining things to make it seem like high art. It's so fucking hype.
It captured my opinions like beautifully. Like it's just like he's getting so hyped because he really loves what he's seeing on screen, but like he has to like fucking like talk about it as if he's like a movie critic. That's like this is like his like 1000th film that he's seen. He's like critiquing it on a high level.
I don't mean to be mean, but like there's who is I don't want to I can't say this because I can't, it's too recent and it's too known, but like it was too recent and too known, so not saying any names, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm talking about them specifically, But that that reminded me of user Medi when he said nothing. Never mind, man.
That was a whole thing, though. That was like a whole thing.
It's a whole
in chat.
different thing, yeah, but
That was like a whole thing in chat, so it's like, yeah, I kind of get it.
what it actually reminds me of is all of the motherfuckers who were like, no, Virgil would not say that he is the storm who was approaching at the end of the Devil May Cry anime. Like, this is, like, Virgil would not do that. Like, let me explain to you the brilliance of Devil May Cry 1.
What did the guy say again? What did the guy say? He was like, this is like if like Alucard like walked in or something and said like, I'm gonna Alucard all over the place.
Basically, it was
I sent you a bunch of stuff from that thread, that whole
somebody was comparing Virgil saying, I am that storm, and then Bury the Light playing and for credits. So like, this is like if fucking Alucard showed up and said, like, I'm gonna kill Dracula, and then like some like a mainstream song played by like Imagine Dragons, and it's like, no, it's not.
Is, this is like if Alucard arrived from London just to say, I am the Crimson Fucker, and Party 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 by Andrew WK started playing.
And it's like, no, it's not. It's not like that.
He has like a Helsing Alucard fucking profile picture too, I think, which makes it funny. Yeah, I went through that Devil May Cry stuff, and I found like the best ones I thought were really funny. The one I thought was really funny was the tweet saying, if you think DMC2 you showed me this one. If you think DMC2 needs to be skipped, there's no saving you, in quotes. And then somebody else quote retweeting it by saying, you can choose to not play like this, by the way. And it's like, I mean, yeah, like, it doesn't make it like not a bad game. you can choose to play it in lots of ways. And then I decided to like, because they announced season 2, and so there were like a bunch of fucking like topics on it, and I decided to go through that and find the ones that I thought were really funny. This one I thought was really funny. Not the quote retweet, because they're calling it out, but somebody making a tweet about the argument that oh, if people are gonna watch the Netflix show, they're gonna want to play the games because they like the show, they want to go play the games. And then somebody like fucking just posted like a 30-second clip of this girl like streaming herself playing Devil May Cry 5. And she's like, this is her first time playing the game. She's not a fucking pro at this game. She doesn't know all the fucking combo systems or anything. So she's just using the tools that she has. She's getting hit, but she's like fucking like fighting the enemies. It's like a regular ass clip. There's nothing about the clip that's like egregiously bad. It's just her playing a fucking action game. And like the fucking like the tweet is, yeah, because this is how real fans play, right? And it's like, the fuck are you fucking like trying to appeal to? Like, do you not want people to play your fucking video game? Like, does it piss you off so badly that people like want to try the thing that you think is pure and fucking like untouchable?
Like, yes, that is the issue.
This one was funny. I like this thing in quotes, and then miserable Twitter motherfuckers, and it's just a picture of like evil Piccolo like fucking with lightning behind him. No, they have to play my way or they enjoy it wrong. Exactly. Like, fucking, it's ridiculous, like, how many people, like, have to feel justified in liking something. K-Brad, my goat, he said it best. I was surprised to see a fucking K-Brad thing, but in the words of K-Brad, he loves himself some blonde bitches. So, like,
what?
He absolutely... Oh, he fucking... K-Brad, K-Brad fucking, like, played Trish in Devil May Cry 3. Not Devil May Cry 3, fucking, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He played Trish. And, like, in any fighting game, in any fighting game, he always plays, like, the blonde girl, because, like, he says
what are you talking about? The voice actor?
No, K-Brad. He's a fighting game personality.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You just kept saying like I thought like I thought you were like saying that like some like random guy was typecasted as like the blonde girl in the fighting games and voiced them all. I'm like, what? I've never. What are you talking about?
You lost track of the conversation between miserable Twitter motherfuckers and the K-Brad tweet?
Yeah, completely. Because you were boring me again. Because you're a boring person.
Baby hands. Fucking
Grow up,
baby
buddy.
hands.
Grow up, buddy. hey, degree?
K-Brad
Go get one.
K-Brad said, a lot of people are getting into Devil May Cry now thanks to the anime, and a lot of old timers are playing Devil May Cry again thanks to hating the anime. Life is beautiful. I was like, you know what? That's spitting facts right there. Doesn't matter what fucking side of the aisle you're standing on, as long as you're loving yourself some fucking Devil May Cry, that's all that matters.
Why?
All that matters. And then somebody posted this, and this just says, like, the quote retweets in relation to the Season 2 announcement, is the manga panel from One Piece, where Luffy and Blackbeard are eating the same cherry pie. And Luffy says, this cherry pie is so bad I could die, and then Blackbeard says, this cherry pie is so good I could die. And that's just verbatim what the fucking quote retweets are.
Do you think I would
this
actually like the anime, or have you just been like trying to piss me off?
Do what?
Do you think you never fucking listen to me? You never fucking listen to me, and you have the gall to be like, "Oh, you stopped paying attention." You're such a fucking asshole.
You asked me if I thought you would like the anime.
Like,
I don't think
for
I've ever
real.
said you'd like it.
Why the fuck did you tell me to watch it?
Did I tell you to watch it?
Like 3 times.
I said what I thought about it, but like
You said
I
like
don't
you
think
should.
I
It's
ever-
worth a watch. You should check it out. You should try it. You should watch it.
Sure, I probably said that. I think it is. Like, whether
Well,
you
like,
like it or
okay,
hate
listen,
it,
listen,
regardless-
listen. It's too many people. I have to wait 3 years until nobody cares anymore, and then I can watch it.
and then you can have an opinion on it
Yeah, I'm like Funyun.
when it's not even remotely topical and nobody gives a shit about Devil May Cry anymore. And then this one I just found like ridiculous. Like I found so funny because like this was in response. Like the quote retweet is from Let's Dance. Devil May Cry is officially coming back for Season 2, is the announcement. And then this guy posts this quote retweeting, and he says, the director, by the way, is Adi Shankar, if I mispronounced that, like fucking sue me. But he says in this quote retweet, he says, Adi Shankar needs to come out of the closet because the only nudity/sex scenes are those of men in his self-insert, which he admits Laserhawk is the bottom in these scenes who pines after him. He is not deceiving anyone anymore, and the denial only makes things worse.
What?
I'm just... like, your response to Devil May Cry Season 2 being announced is to, like, imply the director might be gay? What?
Hold on, wait. He might be onto something.
This must have been like a big win for this guy. Like this guy must have legitimately been like I'm dismantling this man with this post. And it's just like, what fucking like schizophrenic tirade are you going on right now? Like what is going on?
It's like important, I guess.
The only other thread I saw that was funny, I don't have like direct quotes from it, but the only thing I saw was funny was this girl on Twitter who like posted a funny picture of her like in a quote unquote like a memorial with like her like holding fucking Dante's sword, and like she has like all of her like fucking Devil May Cry merch and memorabilia like around her like a fucking like a shrine.
Okay.
And she's like she's like rest in peace, such and such, her name, died due to the crime of liking the DMC anime as a Devil May Cry fan.
Oh.
And it was fucking blood in that goddamn comment section. I legitimately saw more than once the comments of like, you know, regardless of how much merch you have, you're still a woman, so your opinion doesn't matter. I saw that on more than one occasion. I saw the well, yeah, you have a big wallet, so you can buy whatever you want. That doesn't make you a true fan. Some people saying like there was at least like 2 or 3 comments where they flat out were just like, well, you're a woman, so your opinion doesn't fucking matter. There were people that were like, yeah, of course you like the DMC anime because you're a consumerist pig that fucking takes whatever slop that's given to you. You don't care about Devil May Cry, you just care about the brand. I was like, I can't stand the consumerist fucking slop argument at this point because like it's all a fucking brand. It's all a fucking product. It's like at that point I can't be a fucking true Devil May Cry fan unless I fucking refund all of the games that I bought on Steam because I bought it with real capitalist money and go fucking pirate it off of a fucking like a dingy ass site. That's the only way I can be a true Devil May Cry
actually
fan,
true.
Because if I don't purchase it. Otherwise I'm just fucking consuming capitalist slop.
I actually agree on that.
Imagine bitching about consumerism and slop. You sure that's what I did? You sure you can't say that out loud? You can't say that part out loud. You sure you can't say that part out loud? They're gonna get you. They're already at your door, Yushin.
I hope they get you.
You don't like DMC as much as me because I own the DMC4 demo disc. Sorry, I win, you lose. Fuck, dude.
No, fuck!
Fuck.
What are you even like? What are we? Who cares?
That's the thing that like that's honestly why I find this so interesting. It's not even about Devil May Cry as a series. It's this like weird fucking like this like weird fucking mental zeitgeist that's going on of people that like because like Devil May Cry, regardless of how you feel about the series, Devil May Cry has never been a super popular series. Like people know about it, they like it, but like it's never really had like that strong of an opinion on the series. You either like Devil May Cry or you don't know what Devil May Cry is. And like I just like when I saw the anime, both like when I heard about it coming out and when I actually watched it for myself, I thought the same thing that I thought about every Devil May Cry game. It's just like that's pretty good. I liked it. Like, you know, it's not the most perfect thing in the world, but it's fine. I like it. But there's so many people that like fucking just think that this is like they just have this like insane fucking reaction to this, and it doesn't make any sense. The DMC fanbase is like the Sonic community, just smaller. I could probably agree with that, yeah. But honestly, I think a lot of the people who are complaining, I don't even think they're actually Devil May Cry fans, because like, you know, they want to complain about like how the show has nothing to fucking do with Devil May Cry. Yet like, if you knew like fucking half of anything about Devil May Cry, there's so many like small details in that show that like is either like hinting at future like future storylines or are straight up like fucking like references to like the original source material.
They
like,
may
like, fucking...
not be fans of Devil May Cry, huh? Was that funny? Was that funny?
You could say that they have never been fans of Devil May Cry.
Because the devil never...
Because
the devil never is a fan of devil, is the devil.
Devil never cry. Devil never cry.
I do feel like there are a lot of people who like critique the anime and all they know is Virgil Lawn Chair and Dante, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. And then they watch it and they go, what the fuck? Dante's annoying? What? What do you mean?
Yeah, they criticize it because of their limited knowledge of the actual games and characters, but then like their own understanding of it is so fucking baseline that like what they're asking for from the anime is almost a parody of itself.
Oh. Actually, wait, big true. Big true. I haven't played any of the games.
Yeah. That's the first comment.
So. I don't really care. So I am an expert. That's what I'm getting at. I am an expert in the games. Virgil is a loser.
I don't think that referencing stuff in the anime means that the creators understand the series. I never said either of those things. Truth be told, and this, I know this is going to be a hot take for all of you, but I'm going to fucking say this with my chest so that all of you understand where I'm coming from. I don't give the fuck what a director who's never actually touched the series that they're making an adaptation of understands about the original series or not. I truly don't give a shit. I don't care if the director of the series fucking played every single Devil May Cry game since he was a child and understands the entire series front to back from his heart. What I care about is somebody being able to take a property and take a medium and turn it into something new and interesting. And I thought what they did was new and interesting. I don't want the DMC anime to be one to the series.
The point of an adaptation is to replace the media that already exists.
I don't want the creators to quote unquote understand the series because I already played Devil May Cry 1 through 5. I've played all those games. I was Dante. I was Virgil. I was Lucia. I was Trish. I was Nero. I was V. I've played all those characters and
People
I've
say
seen
gamers have no life, but I was Dante.
I want to see something new. And I think that they explored some interesting ideas in the fucking in the setting that they had. I don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's fucking like the Devil May Cry games, but the Devil May Cry games are there. They're all available. They're not fucking gonna re-release Devil May Cry 1, but replace it with fucking anime Dante and fucking like re-record all of his voice lines. You can go back and play all of the games just as they are.
But what if they do and they also make it illegal to play the original?
I think it was a pretty poor adaptation. I mean, that all just comes down to subjective opinion at that point. There's no way to agree on that. I think it was fine. I think they did a lot of interesting things with the characters and the setting, and I want to see where they go forward with it.
And the thing is, anytime somebody complains about an adaptation, I just do not, I cannot, value that, at all. Because of how people treated the Cowboy Bebop one.
If we're going to talk critically about this for 1 second, to really illustrate here what exactly I found interesting about Devil May Cry anime from a fan's perspective, is I like that they're approaching it from the perspective.
Hold on, we got a really important question in chat. What do you think of dog girls?
Define dog girls. Are we talking
that?
Are we talking
true.
Are we talking like Fua Moko, Bao Bao dog girls, or are we talking about what are we referring to?
Are we talking about dog girls? Or are we talking about
how anthropomorphic are we
a
talking?
Strive player? Or are we getting into the furry side of it? Which puppy girls from to 0 out of 10?
Absolutely not. Not with a 10-foot pole. Add 10 more feet on that, I still win.
The fact that they breathe the same atmosphere as me already makes me upset. Cat girls from Twitter.
Okay, now you got us confused because you came at us with dog girls and then you recontextualized it as puppy girls from Twitter. What the fuck are cat girls to you?
Now we're getting to cat girls. Now I don't know where we're at right now.
Yeah, are you meaning girls who post pictures of their cats and also do anime cosplay? Or are you talking about fucking Hello Kitty girls? Where are we at here? Where's the spectrum?
Because it could be that. It could be Hello Kitty girls Xanax, nobody likes me, self-harm girl. Or it could be a girl who has cat ears on her head. These are important factors to consider when we're talking about these groups of people here. Because they're not all the same. Now, if we really Get done.
You didn't even answer our question about the cat girls. We asked you a question. You can't just jump to a new question. And also, what do you think we think about Fox Girls? Look at her!
What about me?
Definitions today. You came to our fucking pantheon, our forum of discussion. You need to bring your assets. You need to bring your A game here.
I'm Pantheon.
Now we're gonna go back to discussing a fucking Netflix anime. Thank you very much.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners, baby. Cyberpunk edging.
There are people who thought that was bad, and I don't get that.
There are a lot of people who thought it was bad. June thinks it was bad.
Did you even bring any bitches? I mean, you're here.
In the chatter?
I said it. I said what I said. Edge Runners is amazing. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think it was amazing.
I wouldn't.
I don't think it was amazing. I give it like a, in the grand scheme of things, I give it like an 8 out of 10.
Do you know how much I wanted to fuck Lucy?
That's your own thing going on there. David is literally me. That's also a bad thing.
That's
That
a
should
really
not
bad
be.
thing.
that
No,
should
I'll
not
be honest. I don't think I wanted to. I wanted to fuck the one with the short one with the guns.
Rebecca.
Yeah, but I wanted to be Lucy.
Yeah, Rebecca was girlfriend material.
I wanted to have
she would've fucking-
crazy like lesbian sex.
I legitimately think that Rebecca would have
short
been
one.
wife material. Like, Rebecca's a wild card, but I guarantee that, like, if her and, like, David got together, like, they would have had fucking, like, they would have had kids. Like, Rebecca would have been, like, a good-ass wife. Like, Rebecca would have settled down. Like, that's what I'm saying. Lucy wouldn't settle down. Lucy would always be a fucking, like an emo chick from, like, to the day she dies. But, like, Rebecca has her wild streak, but, like, Rebecca would be a fucking, like the best housewife ever.
Are you saying that Lucy was too mentally ill?
Lucy was very mentally ill, yes. Can I say my
You
piece
should
about
have a
fucking
juicer.
Devil May Cry for a second here? What I was gonna say about Devil May Cry, and I'll say it and leave it, because what I like is Devil May Cry as a series has always been very messy with its continuity because of its very like estranged development cycle. And I like that the anime is trying to approach all of the different pieces that are scattered about through Devil May Cry 1 through 5 and try to like repurpose them into a new story that kind of helps the continuity flow a bit better. Because like regardless of how much Devil May Cry 3 recontextualizes Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry's 1 story was never like anywhere close to what Devil May Cry 3 turned it into. Like, it's very obvious, regardless of the very little that's actually fucking explained in Devil May Cry 1, it's very obviously implied that Mundus, like killed his mom and brother and fucking, like, used them as, like, basically creating, like, slaves for his fucking demon army. It wasn't any fucking more, like super deep than that. But Devil May Cry 3 still went above and beyond to try and, like, explain why Virgil went, became Milo Angelo, like, why Mundus became, just be in the kitchen moving things around. What do you fucking... what the fuck does that mean? Just be in the kitchen moving shit around. It's like, my steak knife was here, and now you moved it over here next to the political commentary. I don't want it next to the political commentary. I want it where I can chop my steaks. I think ultimately what I found interesting is that they were willing to try and like patch things together into the anime to make something that I think flows better from point A to point B. Because like, thinking about Devil May Cry 2 chronologically within like the game's history, 2 is a massive jump from what Devil May Cry 1 was. Like there's a huge time gap between those two like things. And in Devil May Cry 2, obviously, it's still uncertain where exactly Devil May Cry 2 falls within the fucking canon of Devil May Cry, period. like, you know, regardless of what official sources say, it's still a weird game with a weird fucking like storyline that you have to try to fit into like the continuity that was created from Devil May Cry 3 to 5. Whereas like the anime is tackling it like within the same order, but like recontextualizing the continuity. Where like the Ouroboros company and fucking whatever that fucking guy with the white coat's name, and I fucking forgot his name because it's been so long since I played Devil May Cry 2. But sizing him up as like a future villain of this like fucking like this next arc of the story, I think is interesting, and I think could expand the fucking world a lot better.
Yeah, I
2
don't.
sits between the old anime and 4, and see that's what I'm talking about. Is that like Devil May Cry is just a broken series because 2 wasn't between the old anime and 4. 2 was the end of the series until 3 came out. Regardless of what the future titles does to recontextualize the old ones, they're still like they still also have their own place within those like timelines. Just because Devil May Cry 1 is said to take place after 3 doesn't actually mean that they intended that to be the case when the game was made.
Yeah, I wasn't like. Paying attention.
That's okay. That's all I wanted
I
to
don't know,
say.
what's the name for Red Note in China? Xiaohongshu! Xiaohongshu!
So full of whimsy.
Xiaohongshu. Can you talk about Venom again?
I already said my piece. Y'all ain't getting any more Devil May Cry out of me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep playing the games and beat them and fucking like be satisfied with my own conclusions.
I'm gonna keep jerking off and coming and being satisfied with it. Okay, dude. Weird, but okay. Guilty Gear Venom? Oh, he's like not a cool character in Strive. He was like, it was like completely pointless to really fucking even add him into Strive. Yes, symbiote, what would your name? Well, my name would still be Luna, and the symbiote's name would be whatever its name was. Like Venom is just Venom's name. Like, I don't know. Like if I had to name one, I don't know what I would name one. What should I name a symbiote, Mister?
Hold on.
Dubstep, weed, and jacking off. Dubstep, weed, and jacking off.
Oh, it's silicate.
No.
Okay, but there's not many other like cool like chemical sounding things from the moon. The moon is kind of fucking bare. It's bare bones. We got a lot to work with.
Oh.
I was trying to find like a cool fucking like chemical compound that like also happens to be on the moon. Because there's no poison on the moon since like the moon like signed that peace treaty a long time ago.
They have venomous creatures on the Venom planet, or did he just happen to get that name? He just happened to get that name.
I don't think that's like their name from their planet though.
They're not all like
But I think-
poison. Like one of them is just named like agony.
Yeah, I think like in the
It was in
comics
Scream.
they like combine like their personalities together with like their host. So it's like Venom isn't just like the guy, and then like Eddie Brock is the other guy. It's like together they are Venom. Like Venom is like half Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock is half Venom, and together they are Venom.
Who fucking like cares?
No one, not a single fucking person cares.
I care. It was a trick question. I care.
Okay.
I like it when they go, yeah, that, and then they bite someone's head off. Those gay
Yeah,
lovers.
but that's because like that's because he already kind of like is Venom from like Eddie Brock, but like he just kind of makes other people like more of Venom of what he already is. So like he got like Spider-Man's DNA, and then he got like Eddie Brock's DNA. So like he's kind of like that's just who he is as a person now,
He milked them both for their DNA.
or as a symbiote. Yeah. So, but then like you can't really change that because like you can't change comic book characters. That's illegal.
Would you let Venom milk you?
That's a very loaded question. They should remake Spider-Man again. They already are technically. And his name is Brand New Day.
Are they?
Yeah, it's called Brand New Day.
Oh, he's getting a new movie?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is it Tobey Maguire?
Acknowledge. No, it's probably Tom Holland again.
Who? Oh, the British one.
He's American in the movies. Baby boy, new face. Yeah, it's gonna be a more street level Spider-Man from what I understand. So
Nathan Drake. Oh yeah. No, Spider-Man's the coolest when he's like fucking like in space and shit, right? That's what people like.
do what?
I don't know. I just like it when Venom's on the screen. I don't really give a fuck about the red dude.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't even kill people. Like he's a pussy.
Spider-Man's killed people.
No.
Not always on purpose, but he has.
He doesn't like kill people for like the love of the game.
Luna, how's therapy?
Good.
Well, yeah, Japanese Spider-Man kills people. He's the assassin from hell.
What?
Japanese Spider-Man. He's like the divine assassin from hell or some shit.
That's kind of badass.
Emissary from hell, yeah.
Is that the thing where he like gets out of the like the body bag and he's like, today is Friday, and shoots a bunch of people with a gun?
Maybe. I don't know. Japanese Spider-Man goes pretty hard though.
What is it? It's like some insane shit. He like gets out of the body bag and says like, today is Saturday in Hawaii, and like starts shooting people.
I haven't seen that fucking footage in a long time.
This is why your family doesn't call you. Today is Friday in California. That's it.
I don't bother to look this stuff up. I raw dog my memories.
Today is Friday in California. Shoots you with a gun and you die. What do you do?
That's a difficult question. That's a difficult question.
Flint and steel.
I don't believe you. Your text on a screen to me. For all I know, you get all your information from the internet.
Flint and steel.
It's okay. You can't help who you are.
Water bucket.
Are you gonna go see that movie?
The nether.
Maybe. I could deadass just drive and go see the movie.
Yeah, you can. You're an adult now. You have adult things like a license. How does it feel driving with those tiny baby hands though?
It was fine. I've been driving without a license for like a month.
Probably have to like go twice as far just to fucking like turn the wheel.
Stream at the movies. Next Saturday I'll just stream on my phone and I'll just be like,
Flint and steel.
just react to it. You have been driving? Yeah.
Yeah, she has. Illegally.
It wasn't
No.
illegal, was it?
I'm sure you probably had someone like helping you out or something. So it's...
Oh, right. No, I wasn't. I didn't have anyone in the car with me.
And yeah, that's extremely illegal. The fact you're not in jail right now is...
I had the voices in my head with me. Can you imagine if I get pulled over and they're like, the fuck are you doing? Do you have a license? It's like, yeah, but I have a permit. You're not driving with anyone. I'm driving with Twitch chat. I show them my phone.
The voices don't count because they don't even speak human.
I show him my phone of the Twitch chat and all he sees is like, L cop, what the fuck, pulled over, Omega lol jail stream. This is me when I am driving. Me when I had license and registration. Did bro really just ask for license and registration? Bro might be asking for your license. The ops found her. -2. What would the cop do reading all of that?
Do we enjoy driving? You should. That's a trick question. We drive because it's necessary.
I enjoy that I get to a place quicker than if I didn't.
I can't fucking stand drivers. Hate driving cars. I'm indifferent to it. I've been driving for so long that I just got to the point to where like it's fucking second nature to me. Plus I drive for my job like every day, so like I'm just so familiar with driving, I'm very comfortable with it.
Dude, your life is like a driving game.
Motorcycles, no. Oh, don't get me started.
r/motorcycle accidents.
Don't get me started on motorcycles.
The amount of people who will be on a motorcycle and just drive straight into a stationary object is insane to me. I really struggle with it. Ah, guys. What did that sound like?
Sounds like you have like an empty like milk jug and you're like tapping the bottom of it.
It's me flicking the mic. Guys, is this thing on? Wiener. Mr. What character am I? What character am I? Mr. What character am I from League of Legends?
Shaco?
No, let me try again.
Nar?
No.
One more time? Red Angry Bird from the Angry Bird series.
Vagar, the tiny master of evil.
That's not how he sounds.
That is almost exactly how he sounds.
That's not how he sounds.
Funyun. That is what Funyun sounds like.
Funny does sound like that.
Can you not fucking yawn on live stream? That's so unprofessional. Everybody's gonna think you're fucking boring.
Sorry. What does chat want me to talk about?
Chat. Start complaining about something. So sick of these new age microwaves.
That's your comfort joke, isn't it?
The Rio microwave.
That's just the one you fall back on when all else seems lost.
It's such a good like routine. We're just like, am I the only person who thinks about these things?
Ugh.
Am I really the only person who thinks about these things?
What is
Am I the only
What?
person in the world that just thinks this? Like right now? Am I the only person that's ever experienced this ever in life?
why does Juniper and Alter just do things without us because they don't like us?
They don't want to be on stream. They're trying to play video games.
Why do they not like me?
I hate how Gunvolt 3 drops all plot points set up by Gunvolt 2.
What?
Let me explain to you why my opinion on that is the correct one.
What?
I've never played the Gunvolt series.
Dude, if you care about Gunvolt, like, good for you, and if you don't, good for you.
I have no opinions, literally.
This is why we come to the Luna Luminosity streams, for these truth nukes.
I haven't played Gunvolt at all.
Is that not a truth nuke though? Like, if you like this thing, that's cool, and if you don't like it, that's also cool. Truth nuke!
Yeah. But here's a mix-up.
Mhm.
What if you don't like that thing and someone else does like it?
Well, then they're your enemy.
Cave Story over Gunvolt. Cave Story is one of those Enigma games to me. The one that, like...
Holy
doesn't
shit,
feel-
dude.
It doesn't feel like it exists, but, like, everyone knows about it, you know?
Nobody has played Cave Story.
That's what I'm saying. But, like, everyone knows about it for some reason.
Cave Story is like it's just like, imagine like a fake video game name. Oh, Cave Story. Story in a cave.
I know what Cave Story is. I've never played it, but I know what it is.
Isn't
Oh,
there
you
like
said
a
it's not-
hot robot girl that you get to have sex with?
That's not real. There is a robot girl that you could have sex with here. I've seen fan of it.
Doing our final boss.
I didn't say it was fucking porn. I just said it was fucking I've seen fan art. And some of it was porn.
Cave Story is Gooner bait. Wait, I didn't know the game was good, you show.
Jesus Christ.
Now we're speaking my language. And now we're speaking my language. Feel good about it.
I
What?
always feel like I'm like, I always feel like I might be chronically online, and then
Okay.
I see like how much I don't know, and then I feel like better about myself, you know. I like that there are things that I don't know. There's lots of stuff I do know. Lots of stuff that I will know that like I hope another person never knows. But like I'm glad there's things I don't know. You know?
You just say the damnedest things and nobody fucking understands you.
I speak truths that people don't have.
I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees, ass motherfucker, omega lol, +2s. Let's do Mister like that. That's 4. Nice. So Mister, I'm probably gonna end the stream here because I have to pee really bad and I'm hungry and I'm gonna lay down. But like, thanks for hanging out, man. If you weren't here, I think I would have like killed myself. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Probably would have made for better content than whatever the fuck I've been yapping about for 3 hours.
I think we've had a great time, and I enjoy speaking with you. And you're my friend, and you make me happy.
I appreciate speaking to you too. You allowed me to like speak my mind and talk about things I normally wouldn't have the ability to talk about. So
And that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you feel this way.
and regardless of what I was gonna say, regardless of what I say, like to people about people, as long as everyone's willing to be here and have a good time and fucking chat, like your opinion is always valued. Whether or not I agree with it is, you know, irrelevant to the grander scheme of things.
And it's good that you're on that side of the fence, because on my side, if you don't agree with me, then your opinion means nothing. You're objectively worse than me.
It's a good thing you don't have strong opinions about most things, then.
Yeah, totally. That's true.
What were you gonna say before I took over?
I don't know.
I might have like missed out on the rare opportunity Luna was gonna say something nice about me.
That's just the way that the dice. That's the way that the cola crumbles. Remember that.
That's a deep dive. I don't think anybody remembers that.
Your buddy Chunk at the coal mines.
I need a new job. I'm trying to get a new job right now.
Already? Bro, you've only had it for like a couple years.
I've been at that place for like fucking over 2 years now.
Like, how are you already like over this?
I want a better paying job, but I don't have to fucking like be out in the rain to do.
I mean, like, think about it this way. Just, I don't know, get promoted.
That would be difficult for where I'm at.
It's
I don't know.
okay.
Right now I'm using my free time to learn coding and networking.
That's a mistake.
Get some practical skills under my belt so I can get a job in a field I'm a bit more comfortable with.
Those aren't practical skills at all.
Coding is a practical skill in this day and age.
No. Whatever. Yeah,
It's
fun with it.
It literally just started, Yusha, so I'm looking at Python right now. It's just like a good starter, and I'm just gonna give that like a month or two of getting familiar with the concept and everything, and going from there. I'm a bit of a slow learner, I feel like, so it's gonna take me a bit, but Misa gonna try. What's more practical, coding or making your wife happy? Lots to think about. You got that right, Jamie. Everybody, make your wife happy. And if you don't have a wife, find somebody else's wife and make them happy. And then they'll want to be your wife. Steal somebody's wife today.
Remember to make the wife happy. It's the middle in the ring, not the index in the ring. Or in
Also,
the
thanks
middle.
for shit, Yusha. What are you asking to? Why are you?
Can you be my wife?
Who-
Yes.
Who are you asking? Don't answer for me.
They were talking to me.
I was the one speaking when they asked.
Back off, buddy. The alpha wolf is in the den.
That's why you can't recognize a Sigma wolf. I've been in this frame 60 seconds and NTR got brought up. It's not NTR. I'm not telling you to forcibly steal away the wife. I'm saying show the wife that there's better things out there than she'll want to.
Walk up to somebody you know and start fingering their wife.
That's not what I said, but that's out there in the world now. Hi, Queen Cheese.
Welcome back. I'm ending the stream.
Bye, Queen Cheese.
See, what day is it?
Thursday.
Alright, I'll stream on Saturday. It might be Devil May Cry, but I honestly do not want to play Devil May Cry with a keyboard control. I'm not
have
excited.
a controller somewhere.
I don't know where. I do not know where it is. I don't even know if I took it with me when I moved. I'm being.
How many boxes could you possibly have? Just get a fucking controller.
It's just because I fucking every time I look at it, it pisses me off. I probably just threw it out because it fucking angers me. Buy a controller. I'm too busy. I can't just buy a controller.
I know what you wanted to say. I saw it in your fucking VTuber lips. More than mention, I think the Final Fantasy XIV is more of a social program than a game. That's
What?
valid. You're confusing him. Too busy fingering wives. That's not what I was going to say, but that is something close to what I was going to say.
And it's true, because that is what I'm too busy doing.
Luna's immediate, unadulterated thought was going to be, I'm too busy fucking your bitch. I saw that look in your eyes. Bad take? Nah, it's just a take. It's
I'm
kind of the same thing I
too
said
busy
before.
fucking bitches and stacking paper.
It's kind of what I said before, Queen Cheese, about Final Fantasy XIV. But also, not even remotely close to what I said, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just too tired to remember what I said. What did I say about Final Fantasy XIV?
No, that's where you met your girlfriend.
Not incorrect. Thanks for bringing up old wounds.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was where we actually met.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay. Just a stupid piece of shit.
Me? Sorry, dude, Jesus.
I said me. I said I am.
Everything's
Oh.
about me, and you don't get that.
Ugh. Hey, Luna.
Yeah,
You're better than everyone.
thank you. Thank you for
Your
finalizing the
girlfriend
truth.
is a Jesus Christ. Thanks, Laser. She's at the liquor store. I guess that's why I haven't met her yet. I don't go to the liquor store.
The love of your life is buying flavored vodka at the liquor store with a fake ID.
I
Not
can't wait to
because
go
she's
to the liquor
underage,
store.
but because she's.
She's had it revoked because of DUI.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the liquor store. The first girl I'm gonna see is like she's like fucking like her hair is like fucking greasy and matted. She's wearing a fucking like a torn sweater. She's in flip flops and she's fucking like trying to like carry a 6-pack over to the counter because she's already blitzed out of her mind off of fucking like 5 pre-game shots. And it's just like, well, you don't get to pick your soulmate.
That's the one.
That's just how nature picks them for you.
You see the red thread.
Hi, Astro. You missed
Hi,
like
Astro.
nothing at all, actually.
This was probably the most important stream I've ever broadcasted.
So little actually happened. In fact, we've just been sitting here like just talking at chat all day. We didn't answer any questions or have any discussion. We just like said things to chat, regardless of what they asked. Or
I feel like
didn't
that's
ask.
partially kind of true, but also not.
That is half of these streams. Yes, technically. It's just me remembering things I want to talk about and talking about them because I don't have an actual fucking outlet for this shit. Should I just start a fucking like a video essay fucking YouTube channel and just start talking about
No,
random
because
things?
you have to save all of that energy for my streams.
I would still have that.
Work,
energy. If
content
anything,
horse, work!
I met my mandate. It's 3 hours. I met my mandate for the week.
True. When are we gonna
It would
fucking play Outward again?
Talk to me on her stream, Mista. What?
What?
You gotta churn out Luna content. I do have to
Churn it
clock out. I don't get overtime. I don't get overtime at all.
You haven't earned it.
Last time I went a minute over my 40. My last time I went like a minute over my 3-hour allocated like stream time. She fucking cut one of my fingers off.
I gave you a new one though.
Called it an example.
I
Why not increase the length of Mista shift? You think I want to be here longer than 3 hours? You know how hard it is to come up with random online drama and bullshit to talk about with you people?
Why increase the length of his shift when he needs
I don't
to
know about
increase the
any of
length
these
of his
things.
shaft?
I'm a botanist in real life. This is all a scam.
You work on robots?
Luna just fucking pays me to be here.
I bite my finger off and give me a new magic one also. It depends on what crime you commit.
I have a wife and 3 kids. They asked
You're gonna have 2 of them if you keep talking about this.
How about that Mandalorian, huh?
Love The Mandalorian. Love that show. I like it when he goes like, "Ba-da-da-ba, I'm gonna Mandalore out." And he starts fucking Mandaloring all over the place.
More than anything Boba Fett did.
And Boba Fett like shows up on screen and like covered in like he's soaked wet, completely like dripping, sopping wet in his diaper, and he gets thrown onto the floor by a big, strong man, and he starts like freaking out, and somebody has to like come save him.
I wonder if people are gonna hate The Last of Us Season 2 as much as they hated the game.
That's gonna be crazy, yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna like carry over, you know? Like is it really that like the game was just that bad, like story wise? Or like is it gonna be like a new audience that's going to like see it from a different perspective?
I think it's gonna fuck things up because if it kills Pedro Pascal, it's like, well, I don't have any reason to watch this anymore.
Well, yeah, that's spoilers. That's the whole fucking point of part 2.
People have played. Everyone knows that he dies.
He's gonna be in flashbacks though.
I guess.
They're gonna pay him for fucking like an entire episode's worth of flashbacks.
And they're
But they
gonna
can't
like.
keep him for too much because he's making the Fantastic Four movie.
I'm excited for that because I like him a lot. Because he was the Mandalorian.
It's an interesting choice, but like I'll see where it goes.
Why is it interesting?
Because he's just not my first like thought of like being a Reed Richards type, you know? Like
He's really not.
Reed Richards is like a not an arrogant, but like kind of like a suave, sophisticated type. Like he's very like not cockney. He's very like just very like high life. He's very fucking like he's very like well spoken and just like very like I don't know. There's something about Reed Richards as a character that he's just very like posh without being British. Just a very high end person with a high end personality. Well, in Ultimate he's arrogant, yeah. Like in the regular Marvel universe, he's not like super arrogant. So like Pedro Pascal, this isn't my first take. Pedro Pascal always comes up to me as being like the scrappy type, you know, like the fucking he plays like the rough characters of the Heart of Gold kind of thing. Like that's kind of how I see Pedro Pascal.
He has played a lot of like cowboys and Mandalorians and like and like fighter. He is like the rough exterior with the Heart of Gold, and he's like, oh, I have to take care of this fucking baby.
Yeah, so like I don't know. He's not my first pick, but I'll see where it goes. You know, like people didn't think Chris Evans was going to be a good Captain America when he first got cast, but now he is Captain America. Like no one sees him as anything different.
They should have made the. I hope the girl has big boobs.
Friendly reminder that when Chris Evans was cast as Captain America for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he was known as the guy who had the banana up his ass in American Pie. That's like what he was known for before he became Captain America.
I thought you were gonna say in college.
No. In I forgot which American Pie movie it was, but in one of the American Pies, fucking Chris Evans was in it, and like there is a scene where he has a banana shoved up his ass.
Did he like it?
I'm assuming he put it there.
It wasn't even in the script. The director just liked it so much he left it in.
Like, Chris, you weren't even supposed to shoot today. The scene doesn't have you in it. But I mean, you dressed up for the part, so okay. I guess we'll just make this scene work, I guess.
Alright, I'm ending the stream now.
Go watch American Pie. It's funny.
No, it's not funny. It's for old boomers.
Unless you're under 18, in which case don't go see it. Don't watch American Pie.
But why?
It's an adult movie.
I don't care. Do whatever the fuck I want. I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't. You're grounded.
I'm gonna go finger somebody's wife.
No, don't. Not again, Luna.
Bye everyone. See you on Saturday. Thanks for watching.